Welcome back to Squared Circle Sessions, where the ropes are tight, the takes are tighter, and nobody's pulling punches. This week's episode is called From Celebration to Corruption, and we've got a lot to unpack. We're breaking down the shockwaves from Saturday night's main event, the fallout over on SmackDown, and everything that went down on Monday Night Raw. Hannah is back with part 2 with her trivia challenge, which of course led to another Rambo promo aimed square at Dave Meltzer. And Braden has us stepping into the booker's room to fantasy book the final match for John Cena in the My Time Is Now tournament. But before we dive in, I want to send a huge shout out to the band Counting Cards for letting us use their killer track Aria as our official theme song. Go check them out. They are fucking amazing. Now grab your seat, tighten those laces, and get ready because this is Squared Circle Sessions and the episode starts now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 5 of the Squared Circle Sessions Wrestling Podcast, and what a wild weekend in the world of wrestling that we're here to talk about. We had titles change hands, alliances kind of shift, games getting flipped. Anyway, my friends, Hannah, Braden, how are we feeling after this weekend?
Well, I'm fantastic.
I'm cool. Do I not seem cool? I'm so cool right now.
Anyway.
You seem kind of cool, yeah. There you go. In the chat, Crandon says, Braden, you're the coolest.
Shout out Becky Lynch.
So, as always, we're going to be recapping the last 3 nights of professional wrestling that we've had. There's not really much to go over with on SmackDown because, let's be real, SmackDown really didn't have a lot to it. We'll be recapping Saturday night's main event as well as Monday Night Raw. Is there any thing that really stuck out to y'all on SmackDown from this last week?
No.
I enjoyed the Ilya Nathan Frazier match.
Yes.
I like the United States title open challenge right now. I like that it's fresh. It's younger guys. Like a guy like Nathan Frazier getting a shot, that's cool. And it was a good match nonetheless. Those are two great guys.
Oh, yeah. And I would have been happy either way with it being either Nathan Frazier or Tommaso Ciampa. But
same.
That match with Frazier definitely kicked it.
I like that it was the younger guy. Not that Ciampa doesn't deserve it, but
I don't know. It must be me having the standards I do. Just SmackDown lately hasn't given me any reason to talk about SmackDown.
Oh, I agree.
It's just been a whole lot of nothing.
For the most part, I agree. It has its certain spots. I think the United States Championship Open Challenge is a bright spot. I kind of like that. MFTs, if done right, I think that can be pretty good. They dominated.
They really can, and honestly, I feel like a lot changes with the length of hair that Tama Tonga has.
Yes.
As stupid as that sounds, I remember back in the day whenever he had longer hair and he was good. He was worth watching.
I love that affects his wrestling ability.
It
usually
stupid,
sometimes it does.
But it kind of does at times.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You know what I mean? Look at Shawn Michaels, for example. He had hair whenever he was good, then he went bald and then had that shitty match at Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
That's the reason why he was bad is because he was bald.
That's the exact reason, I think.
Well, you know what they always say. When you look good, you perform good.
That is true.
Yeah. Whenever I seen Shawn Michaels at Crown Jewel, I could think of that SpongeBob meme where they're just all pointing, bald, bald.
He needs his hair.
Yeah.
I think my last notes for SmackDown, I just have some written down. Good seeing Kit Wilson get a singles match.
That's something I was gonna ask. Is Eldon Prince out? Injured?
He's injured right now.
I thought
so. It
so
was
but
good
I was
seeing him.
I haven't seen him in a minute.
Yeah. But no, good seeing him used. Good seeing Carmelo get a win. Carmelo Miz storyline still going on. Don't know if that's going to turn into something worth watching, but we'll see. And then Cody Drew contract signing. Drew leaves on top. Drew loses in the pay-per-view. That's the formula.
Hell yeah.
Which is what I said last week.
Yep.
Drew was on top. That means he was going to lose.
Mm-hmm.
So I was right about that formula.
Exactly. That's what I thought when I saw it.
Yeah, and that's what's gonna shift us over into Saturday night's main event, because that was the opening match.
Yep.
They can't get any more obvious with the burials of both Drew McIntyre and LA Knight. LA Knight wasn't a part of the show, no, but it
That
seems
was
like
the
those
burial.
two are getting buried around the same kind of depth.
I agree.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
With what reason did Drew need to win that? And not Drew. No. Hold on. With what reason did Cody need to win that? Sorry, I got my words mixed up.
None.
You got to keep the title on the guy that people outside of wrestling knows. That's what they're doing now.
I guess.
People outside of wrestling know the name Cody Rhodes. He's going to be the champion.
I don't think that's exactly the case. I think it's more or less Triple H following the same formula his father-in-law did. You know, wanting that, squeaky clean baby face on top and reigning supreme. It's just that what Vince did with John Cena is exactly what Triple H is doing with Cody Rhodes. It's very similar. It's almost textbook similar. It's almost like when the teacher knows that two people are copying off the same homework. It's that vibe. And us as wrestling fans, we're the teachers. We can tell it's copy and paste. So, it's so weird how, Triple H can't be a little bit more original with his creative and following the same patterns that his father-in-law did. And I think the only time anything's ever truly going to change creatively in WWE is when we have somebody completely outside of the McMahon family running things. Because until that day comes, it's never going to happen.
Yeah, and one thing that was mentioned in one of my lives actually earlier today, I had a couple of guests up on the panel, and we were talking about the whole Cody Drew situation, how we could get the title off of Cody, and where something could go. And he brought up a really good kind of segue into that, and I'd like to run it by y'all. His name is Steven. Y'all have seen him in the chat sometimes. He's very loyal to this group.
Shout out Steven.
But he brought up the idea of okay, well, now Cody's using these dirty, so to speak, tactics, like the crossroads onto the belt, like he did to Drew at Saturday night's main event. And the best way to get the title off of him and put it on McIntyre or somebody else, but McIntyre's kind of the focal point right now, is to have some sort of stipulation. And he brought up a no holds barred type of situation, but with a special guest referee. And I kind of asked him, I said, who would be the referee? Who would make sense? And the answer was Randy Orton. Where Randy then would turn on Cody, costing him the title, setting up a story between the two, because realistically, Randy and Cody doesn't need that title to be a good feud, a good match.
It doesn't.
No, but what the fan base is going to do if there's not a championship attached to that, right? They're going to do the exact same thing that fans bitched and moaned about when it came to the men's triple threat at WrestleMania. They were like, it's completely pointless and meaningless because there's nothing on the line. And it's like, you don't understand. There's more. It's deeper than a title. And some fans just don't understand that. I think if Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton just have a rivalry, the fans are going to say, well, it's not for the title, so this is pointless and meaningless. Why does every rivalry have to be over a title? It never. In the past, many rivalries weren't over titles because the hatred between two of the individuals superseded a championship.
Like,
For example,
recently, like Drew and Punk.
well, exactly, but even like for example, if you go back to No Mercy 2008, that ladder match between Chris Jericho and Shawn Michaels, it didn't need the world heavyweight title. They could have kept it on Punk and have him be part of the championship scramble. They didn't need to take it off him, so Chris Jericho wins the championship scramble, so he and Shawn can fight over the title at No Mercy. This is a man that, like, legitimately, and I'm talking about Chris Jericho, this is a man that legitimately, for a shoot, because Rebecca, Shawn Michaels' wife, overstepped, legitimately punched her in the face. And they used that in the storyline. Like, that, fighting over the will and the honor of your wife is enough fuel to make a rivalry work. So you don't need a championship added to that. It's too much. So I think Randy and Cody don't need a title.
Not at all.
But because of how the fan base is nowadays, they're just gonna bitch and moan about it not being over a title.
Right.
It definitely doesn't need it. Like, there's just so much there to unpack. Like, I mean, you just have the underlying... Like, you can go solely off the legacy thing. Solely off Randy bringing him up. Like, you have so much you can build on there.
It's
So...
like Randy could use that notion of, like, you know, I gave you what you have.
Right.
Which, to a point, he did. You know, Randy took both Cody and Ted DiBiase under his wing in Legacy and kind of, like, proverbially showed them the ropes, right? Kind of helped them get their feet wet a little bit in the business. And for Cody not even, like, offer Randy one title shot or anything, it's like, you know, okay, I see that you're not going to offer me one since I basically helped you get to this point. I'm going to take it myself. That's the kind of, like, notion I see with that.
Well, yeah, that's what I think needs to happen. I think there's just so many things that can be said.
I feel like it would be like the perfect storybook ending to Cody's reign.
Yeah.
Perfect that we have. You know what I mean? Like, there's been plenty of opportunities to end Cody's title reign.
Yeah.
However,
I just don't know what they're doing with Drew. I feel really, really bad for Drew because I think he would make an excellent heel WWE champion.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I was going to say that earlier when you're talking about the burial. It's something that, like, I've seen, like, them do is I don't know if they're intentionally burying them. I think they have this notion that, oh, they can afford to take a couple losses, they'll be fine. But that just isn't the case. Like, once Drew lost that match, I don't know if Drew will ever be able to become champion again. I think they accidentally buried them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, there's just no way to legitimately get them back to that spot without it not seeming ridiculous.
Yeah, that's definitely fair. All right. After that match, we had the Intercontinental Championship. Well, no, that wasn't right after that match. We had the Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the women's title. And honestly, I'm glad that Tiffany's not a champion anymore because she was really boring me.
I like Tiffany a lot. I think giving her time without the title to, like, rejuvenate her character and everything will be good for her. Because I think she is good. But I think just there's nothing happening with the title and it just kind of got stale.
Yeah. And it didn't really help that any title defense she had was against the same handful of people.
Right.
Well, the thing is, SmackDown doesn't have a women's division at all.
No, not really.
It has, like, what, 3 people max?
Yeah. I mean, it has more, but they only have the same 3 that they utilize.
Right.
Like, even if she doesn't win it, give somebody like Chelsea Green an opportunity. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Well, Chelsea Green right now is a mixed tag team champion in AAA now.
With Ethan
Right.
Page.
Her and Ethan Page, so she's doing something.
I do like that.
But there's more people on the roster than Chelsea Green because we've mentioned her a lot.
But
And
I don't know. It's just I don't like the same like few deals that we get with the SmackDown Women's title.
Right, like we saw Kiana Carter last week. That's her name, right?
Kiana James.
Kiana James. Yes, we saw Kiana James last week. That was cool.
Yeah, and like what was that? Her first or second match on the main roster since being.
I
called
think
up?
so. Like, so that was cool. Keep doing that. Keep using her, other people in that same position. Do that.
Like
that's why I don't like that there's so many titles. It's because I feel like, especially with the women's title, I think because there's not a lot of females on like the top, like on the main card for the women. I don't know. I think they should just maybe combine the title and make it a lot easier. And then maybe, since apparently they're not doing drafts anymore, maybe they shouldn't have 2 separate rosters anymore because they're not even really following that initiative anyways. So they might as well just go back to where like Raw and SmackDown are just like you combine rosters, and that way there's more opportunities there.
yeah,
Because they're not really taking the brand split seriously, and they never really did when they brought it back like this time around. Like after the pandemic, things got a little bit wonky, and it's just like they're not even really taking the brand split seriously. So
and it almost kind of makes me wonder, like, I don't. Makes me wonder what the even point was to have it last year, whenever they did have it, because it seems like it's just all confusing to me, honestly. I'm like struggling to try to find the words to like describe how I feel about the current like quote unquote brand split they have.
Yeah, it's not really effective at all.
No, and like I'm sitting here stuttering my words, like I'm trying to find something to like kind of piece this together for me, but it's not working. But I'm optimistic to see what a heel Jade Cargill can do.
Yes, and I liked that she looked very strong in that match. I liked. You also have the storyline with Tiffy being injured,
Yeah.
but it was good. Like that was a great performance for Jade, cementing that title reign. Like that.
Absolutely. And sorry, I'm writing down something down. Anyway, it just makes like she didn't have much depth to her character when she was a babyface. It like she would come
No.
out, have a random like 2-minute squash match on SmackDown, and not be seen again for a couple weeks. When in late 23, whenever the hype that she got signed was there, that's all that was people that WWE was talking about. It's like we just signed new hottest free agent Jade Cargill. Waited months for her to debut, and then she hasn't really done much since she debuted.
well, yeah, but with her, it's just like all I see is somebody that's strong. I don't really see a personality, and her promo skills are not great. When she got signed, I think what they should have done with her is put her in NXT first,
Oh,
but
absolutely.
they never did that. And I think ushering her into the main roster from AEW was not a smart decision because I don't think she was ready for it, and I still don't think she's ready for it. So I hope they do something with her, but I don't see this being much of a title run, to be perfectly honest. Because I'm a realist, and I don't really see much with Jade Cargill, unfortunately. Maybe she can prove me wrong, but right now I just don't I don't feel one way or another about her.
If she's just given a good character, I think she can make it work. But I mean, the promo skills, I will agree, aren't necessarily there. But I mean, in AEW, she made that work. Like, I think just with a variety of opponents and some good storylines, maybe it could look up.
After Jade and Tiffany, we had the triple threat match for the IC title, which I thought was really, really good. And honestly, like, if we're talking like technicality wise, one of the best matches of the night, if not the best match of the night. We had the
Oh, it
triple
was
threat
hilarious.
between Dominic Mysterio, Rusev, and Penta. And again, I say, anytime I have Penta on my screen, I know it's going to be a good match.
I mean, honestly, anytime I have all three of those guys on my screen, like, I like the versatility. Like, they all three just have different styles. And I think that just really made it work.
Well, I think anytime we have poor, innocent, PTSD infused Dominic Mysterio on my screen is going to be a great match. Poor guy. He has a deadbeat for a dad. His real dad is no longer here. That guy's been through so much, and his girlfriend's on the shelf.
He went to prison.
Poor innocent Dominic Mysterio. What has he done to deserve so much madness in his life?
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
But he was like, my favorite part of that match is when he rang the bell.
I was about to say, super creative, super awesome.
And then
I really like that.
we had Dominic retain the title, which honestly I feel like was the best move anyway right now.
Right, like, I would love to see Penta as champion, even Rusev to an extent, but I don't think Dom's done with that title. Like, I think he's making that so good.
And Penta hasn't really been in WWE that long yet. I mean, he hasn't even been there for a year, so he still has plenty of time to get a championship.
Oh, he's still.
You just don't want to rush things.
He's pretty much like still in his prime with the WWE right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had the main event of the night for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship between Jey Uso and CM Punk. Hannah, I'm gonna let you take this one away.
Wrong winner.
Oh, F you. Look in my eyes. What do you see?
Buttons.
A 7-time World Heavyweight Champion, I see. We got a new World Heavyweight Champion, ladies and gentlemen, and it's my favorite wrestler of all time, CM Punk. I cannot be happier. I had so much crippling anxiety watching this match because I felt like the worst of the worst was going to happen. I felt like the Vision's going to interfere. Then Jimmy's going to come out. Maybe Roman. Jay is going to turn heel. He's going to join the Vision. Bunch of shenanigans left and right. And I thought CM Punk was going to get screwed. But lo and behold, we have a definitive winner with a clean finish. No interruptions. And it was the right call, and it's CM Punk. And I'm so happy. I'm very, very thrilled. And I cannot wait to see where we go from here.
I knew as soon as I seen that 3 count, I was like, "Oh, Hannah's probably celebrating the hell right now."
That was my first thought.
I was like, "Oh,
I'm not gonna lie. I did shed a tear or two.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because like waking up Saturday morning, the first thing that hit me, the first emotion I woke up with was pure dread. I felt like I was Squidward from SpongeBob SquarePants. I was Squidward all up until the 3 count, and then I became the happy SpongeBob. So
she woke up Saturday and said, "Another day, another migraine."
yeah, exactly. But I want to bring something up because I'm a huge fan of the Busted Open radio show with Dave LaGreca, Bully, and Mark Henry, Tommy Dreamer, and all the other people that are on there. I know I'm missing a lot because they have a lot of hosts. Natty, Nick Nemeth. And they were talking about this match this morning. And I am kind of infuriated with both of them. I'm kind of infuriated with Dave LaGreca and Bully Ray because they were both saying that Saturday night's main event wasn't a proper place to crown a new champion, especially a guy like CM Punk, and they felt like it was like a meaningless win. And the way they were talking about it is that the only way winning a championship can even matter is only if it's at WrestleMania or it's at SummerSlam.
Yeah,
And they
no,
were, and what was so special about like the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era is because we had shorter title reigns, and sometimes you would have championship changes on a quote unquote B or C tier pay per view.
hell, even
We
on
used
Monday
to
Night Raw.
even a
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw, and they're talking about it as if, oh, like all this build up for CM Punk becoming number one contender and then the Battle Royal. They talked about this match and they said that the best thing they could have done was have this end in no contest and to keep the title in limbo for a couple of months. And they made it seem like the only reason why Punk is even champion is because Seth Rollins got injured and they just needed to put the title on somebody. And it's like in the wrestling world, the business doesn't grieve over an injured person, especially when they have a title. You get injured with the title, it becomes vacant, and then somebody in like 1 to 2 or 3 weeks becomes the new champion. That's the way wrestling's worked. And they're acting like the championship had to mourn Seth Rollins, which makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And they've been in this situation before. Seth Rollins got injured with the WWE Championship, and then it went on, Triple H, like literally 3 weeks later. So, I would advise anybody to go listen to Busted Open Radio this morning and how they dissected this match. But I felt, as a CM Punk fan, severely insulted because they were acting as if it was the wrong winner and the wrong time when it was the perfect time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that's
I
just a
think-
weird take.
I think the way that I see it is, I wonder if it's just because of the track record of Saturday Night's main event, especially over the last year.
I think
why
this just
it kinda
cemented
happened.
it. Like, I
It
think this was the
did.
perfect time for it to happen.
It did, and I just think like the reason, and I don't know because obviously wasn't a part of the conversation, but maybe there was some people that were skeptical about it because it's like, well, I mean, look at the last few Saturday Night's main event.
Well, that gives WWE even more incentive to make Saturday Night's main event must see, because if you are going to put in if you're going to put in the fans' head that all that Saturday Night's main event is a glorified televised house show and a filler between PLEs. If you are going to constantly make Saturday Night's main event a house show, then the fans are not going to want to tune in. I feel like Saturday Night's main event this past week was a way of telling the fans Saturday Night's main event can be unpredictable at times.
Absolutely.
And I enjoyed Saturday Night's main event this week, and I felt like it was a PLE standard show. It wasn't just a Peacock special or like an NBC special. It felt like just another pay-per-view. And I don't know, that's just my opinion. I like the unpredictability of it. And now I think this will make fans realize, oh, maybe I should watch Saturday Night's main event. Maybe something actually will happen.
Absolutely, and Grandin here in the comments made a good point. One downside about Saturday Night's main events, we didn't get Jesse the Body Ventura.
Probably because of what he said about the cage match, about how you shouldn't walk out to win it. He
Bro
probably was.
crashed out over that door spot.
He probably got banned for saying that.
How can you win a match when you're walking out the door?
Yeah. But I just felt, for a guy that, like, literally, and this is actually, like, something really cool. This is, like a little cool piece of trivia. The last time CM Punk was champion on television was the day of my 16th birthday, January 21st, 2013. He lost it to The Rock that Sunday. He's been gone for so long. He came back. He's champion. And you have a tag team specialist and a wrestling mark completely downplaying what he did on Saturday and acting as if their booking and their way is the way they should have went. And I don't know. I thought that they were going to celebrate Punk's victory a little bit more. But you could tell, like, if you listen to Dave LaGreca, he's a total Jey Uso mark. And he was like, oh, half the crowd was yeeting, and he literally said, verbatim, fans were cheering Jey Uso, and some of them were booing CM Punk. No, they weren't. If you remember, if you watch when Lillian Garcia announced both of them, Jey Uso only had a quarter of the fans yeeting, and he had like half the arena booing him in the middle of Lillian Garcia's introduction. And then the moment Lillian Garcia said, and next from Chicago, Illinois, the moment she got Illinois out, the fans were erupting. And then the moment the bell rang, instant CM Punk chants. So I don't know what LaGreca is listening to or watching, but the way he made it seem like CM Punk was the heel going into all this when he wasn't.
Yeah. Overall,
so that's me. That's my crash out. I was just disappointed with Busted Open Radio this morning about how they treated this match.
overall,
That's a
what
new
do you
segment,
think
by the
of,
way.
Saturday night's main event. Oh, what was that, Brady?
Hold on. That's a new segment, by the way, is Hannah's crash out of the night.
We can definitely do that.
Here we go. That's it for tonight.
We need to have like special music behind it too.
Hannah's crash out of the night.
That was beautiful.
Good.
Thank you.
Good job.
I was in theater back in the day.
Gotcha.
I did drama too in high school, so it's cool.
I did debate. But
yeah, that was something I wanted to bring up. I know it's a little bit off topic, but
it's relevant.
I'm just saying, Busted Open, do better.
So how would we rate this Saturday night's main event compared to the last year's worth?
If Drew McIntyre would have won the championship, I would have given it a 10 out of 10. So I give it 8.
Compared to the last few, it's a 10. Just as a show in general, I think 8's a good one. I'll go with 8. That was good.
It's going to be 8 across the board because that's exactly what I was thinking. All right, before we dive into Monday Night Raw, which one of you wants to go first?
Probably him. I have to step away for 2 seconds. Hold on.
Okay. All right, Braden, get ready.
Well, I do have a question for you, Rambo.
What you got?
Who's that 17-time world champion guy?
Oh, I don't know. I think his name is John Cena.
Welcome to Braden's Question of the Night. Weekly, I bring you a question to excite your mind. Whether it be a what-if scenario, a how would you book a current event, or what would you do differently, fantasy booking carousel. Speaking of that 17-champ guy, I heard he's having a tournament for his final opponent.
I did hear that.
There is 2 matches confirmed, but I did write this down like literally right before those are confirmed. So, besides that, I do want full fantasy booking. I let you guys know before what it was, if you guys wrote anything down. But how would you book the My Time Is Now tournament? And then we can wait for Hannah to discuss, but...
Yeah, we'll wait for Hannah to get back, then we'll get into it, but...
Oh, no, I'm back. I apologize.
No, you're good.
You missed my awesome intro.
What was it?
That was a 10 out of 10 intro.
It's Well, it's for the Cena's final tournament, the final opponent tournament. But I did clarify that I made this before the matches were confirmed. I changed it around a little bit. But mostly I just want full fantasy booking, not what you think is going to happen, what you would want to see. Like full just fantasy booking.
I've got mine written down. But Hannah, do you have yours ready and you'd like to kind of divulge?
So, your text message, I want to make sure I got it right. Are you saying for us to like fantasy book like the tournament bracket?
If that's what you want to do, like just whatever you want. Just fantasy book who you want to see win or the tournament. It don't matter. I did the tournament, but
Well, for me, I think like if we're gonna go based off some of the images we saw in the promo package, like if we're gonna do some matches, obviously we have the ones that have already been announced. So I'll take that into somewhat of a consideration. But I would have loved to have seen do another Rusev versus Sheamus. Maybe this is a match that probably has never happened. I would have done like do Miz versus, just to make it fun, Miz versus Penta.
ooh.
Who else was in the video package? All I know is I want Dominic to win, and I want him to be John Cena's final opponent. Because I would have him win the entire thing. Now, how the brackets would go, that would take me a couple of hours to figure out. But overall, I really hope it's Dominic overall. And with the way the video package sounded like, it sounds like he wants people from like SmackDown, NXT, maybe even TNA, and he said even people that don't even work here. Now, I'm thinking of I'm kind of having the behavior that Lloyd had in Dumb and Dumber. So you're telling me there's a chance? I'm feeling like with that statement, I really hope that there's at least a 1.1% choice that we could at least see Edge involved in this.
Oh yeah.
Because if in a perfect world, it would be Edge for me as his final opponent in like full-blown fantasy booking. But if we're going more realistic, I think there's nobody more deserving right now on the main roster than Dominic Mysterio. Out of everybody that's never faced him before, I think Dominic would be a perfect choice.
Hell yeah.
That's a good choice.
Because I don't want him facing like people he's already faced. I want something new, something fresh. And even though the rumor mill is it's probably going to be Gunther, and that would be fine. But I think for a very entertaining match that I feel like all the fans are going to enjoy, I think a John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio, and have it be for the Intercontinental Championship and have John win the IC title. And then this would be a spin. He basically drops the title. He vacates it. And he asks Adam Pearce to give it back to Dominic. Like, that would be my little weird spin on it. Have John win the IC title, be able to say he became IC champion so he gets that Grand Slam victory. And then because he has so much respect for Dom, he's like, I'm officially dropping the belt and I am handing it back to you. Because you have gained my respect, and have him raise Dominic Mysterio's hand, points at him as a passing of the torch, and telling him that, and basically saying on the microphone, it's their time now. And I think that would be the best way of giving Dominic the push that this guy is the future. So that's kind of what my fantasy booking would be. It's kind of like when Trish had her last match, she became women's champion and then she dropped it that same night.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I mean, I like that. I do like that.
So the way that I did mine is I wrote down like four for each like category that he listed off, right? So I went through and I picked four people for Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and then four people that don't work there. And keep in mind, this list was made before the first two matches were announced tonight. And kind of like have after I go through this tournament that I made up, kind of give kind of my thoughts as to not necessarily what could happen, but what I would see making sense in a way. So for Raw, the first four people that I put are Rusev, Gunther, Styles, because why not? And Sheamus. For SmackDown, I have Miz, Carmelo Hayes, Orton, and McIntyre. NXT, I put Trick, Obafemi, Ricky Saints, and Ethan Page. Why, I don't know.
No Javon Evans?
I was kind of thinking about him. I didn't know. But all this is like kind of just fantasy. I don't know.
Sorry I interrupted you. I just really
No,
like
you're good.
Javon Evans.
And then not work here. One of them is going to sound insane, but you can't tell me that the pop wouldn't be immaculate, especially given the run on social media recently.
I think I know.
So
Jericho?
No. The
Oh, not Jericho.
Work here, I put Matt Cardona,
Oh, okay.
Jeff Hardy,
Okay.
Nick Nemeth, and hear me out, Tommy Invincible.
Damn. I mean, that'd be cool.
I don't see Tommy Invincible actually doing it, but you know how fucking hot that crowd would be if that happened?
That'd be so sick. I remember being actually convinced that he was gonna be Randy Orton's open challenge at Mania. I was convinced.
And this is why I wish, for example, I wish both Tony Khan and WWE weren't so petty, because there could be a lot of Forbidden Doors things here. Like, if you're going to take, like, four people from AEW that could potentially, or people that are still technically signed with AEW to be John Cena's final opponent, you know, if WWE and AEW could come together for, like, a contract agreement for, like, a one-off, I think four really good contenders on the AEW side, if you want to revisit some of his rivalries and some of his old matches, because he was John Cena's very first pay-per-view opponent. Jericho is a good contender.
Absolutely.
Have John Cena run it back with Moxley, Dean Ambrose, Cesaro, Claudio Castagnoli, and my last pick, just because and this is one that obviously Daniel Bryan is also one, but then like a dark horse, somebody that's never faced John Cena, who is in AEW, and I can only imagine how cool this match would be, and if they could have like maybe even like a promo battle before. Give me John Cena versus Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
That'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
Damn, that'd be cool.
So the way that I had like I said, I had the four brands that I put on here for the tournament, and then something that I wouldn't mind seeing happen. And obviously, I don't expect this to happen by any means, but if it did, it'd be pretty sick. My thought process is I would like to see Sheamus win it.
Ooh.
Here's why. Say if they're building up to what the rumors are showing, Dominic versus Cena at Survivor Series. Cena beats Dom for the title at Survivor Series, wins the IC title,
Oh.
building up to that Saturday night's main event and having John Cena versus Sheamus. With in the story's there. Sheamus beat John Cena for his very first WWE title at TLC 2009, and kind of helped give him a push to where he ended up becoming. And at that show, have Sheamus defeat Cena for the IC title, giving both of them their respective Grand Slam champions.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like that idea a lot, but I don't see that potentially happening because here's a thing that's kind of, I think it's, and this will get into Monday Night Raw, but Survivor Series is in San Diego, and what I think's actually going to happen, and why they had a certain individual return tonight, is because I totally feel, in the pit of my stomach, this is what I feel. I feel we're going to have Dominic Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio for the AAA championship. Because they were talking about on their promo, King of the Luchadors, they said it like 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
So I assume that is foreshadowing to, you got 2 San Diego boys, obviously, Rey Mysterio and Dominic, face each other for the title that, what's it called? The AAA World title?
The AAA Mega Champion.
I think that's what they're going to fight for on WWE TV.
I could see that. But I like that take, Rambo.
I just don't see John Cena and Dominic happening at Survivor Series because I have a gut feeling that they're going to put John Cena in War Games.
I think so too. But whenever I came up with this, that's like, that would be like a good storybook moment.
Well, it would be, and I'm totally agreeing with you that would be sick as hell. But from a realistic standpoint, I don't see it happening.
Hopefully I'm surprised and they actually do. But
right.
we never know with the WWE.
Never. Mine's also not super realistic. But it could be. It's not nothing too crazy. But I also separated it in 4 categories. But instead of brands, well, I guess I did 2 brands kind of. But instead of Raw and SmackDown, I did 4 former rivals and 4 other established top stars. So the 4 former rivals, I have Miz, Rey, not really rivals, but around each other, Yeah. Sheamus and Rusev. For the top stars, I had Drew. I took him out for Shinsuke because I already announced it. So Shinsuke, Gunther, Damian Priest, Dominic. If Gunther can't go by then, you can throw in Drew or Penta. 4 NXT stars, Javon, Obafemi, Trick Williams, and Miles Bourne.
Ooh.
And then 4 out of the company, I had almost the same as you, Rambo. Nick Nemeth, Matt Cardona, Jeff Hardy. And then I had El Hijo del Vikingo. I can't say it. El Hijo del Vikingo. So yeah, and then I had some matchups. Rusev versus Priest, Shinsuke versus Sheamus, which was confirmed. Gunther versus Obafemi.
Ooh,
that'd be good.
That's a lot of meat.
Miz versus Miles Bourne. Rey versus Vikingo. Dom versus Jeff. Trick versus Cardona. And then Javon Evans versus Nick Nemeth. And then moving on, you get...
That match would be insane.
Oh, I know. Oh, mostly just dream matchups. But and then Dom versus Vikingo. This is moving on. This is the next round. So Dom versus Vikingo, Priest versus Gunther, Trick versus Sheamus, and then Nick Nemeth versus The Miz. Run that back. And then so for the semifinals, I have Gunther versus Sheamus. I would have Gunther win. Gunther in the finals. And then the other one, I don't have a precise winner. I have Nick versus Dom.
Dom wins.
Thanks, Hannah. I'd like to see Dom win. Dom versus Gunther in the finals would be cool because they're current guys who gets to face Cena. But also, I'd like to see Nick Nemeth on there, like an old rivalry in there against Gunther. So that one I left undecided. But yeah, that's how I left it out.
I'm gonna pull a Michael Hayes. There's just something about Dom. He's really got it. Let's strike while the iron's hot.
Yes,
I can't even take that seriously. I couldn't even be serious at my own joke.
I was about to say, don't turn into Hannah Hayes over here.
Hannah Hayes.
I will say, I got to meet him, and he's actually, like, kind of a cool person. I just wish he was a better,
Little known fact, even though you don't like this guy, did you know that Michael Hayes sang the original version of Big Show's theme?
Yeah.
Huh.
Unfortunately, I knew that.
Whoa.
Well, it's the Big Show.
God.
But that's Michael Hayes. I did not know that until like a year ago.
What's funny is I've seen a lot of speculation on the internet that he could be one of the people that don't work in this company.
Honestly, guys, low-key, that'd be cool.
To a point, yeah. For like nostalgia, but at the same time, it's like I don't know if Big Show's going into that match as a face or a heel. He's going to be the other one by the end of the match.
Do you guys talk a lot about Big Show. I know you're not the biggest fans, but I love Big Show, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I love the Big Show.
Good.
I think
Good
it's
for you, brother. Good for you, brother.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
I think it's just a childhood thing. Because like even before I got into WWE, I saw the Big Show on like, I think he was in like on the Kids' Choice Awards or something. Before I even knew WWE, and so that's always been my guy.
Ooh, because I was talking about like AEW earlier. It's a shame we'll never get John Cena versus Adam Cole.
Oof.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of people in that company would just be good.
I mean, John Cena versus Johnny Gargano would be good, or Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh yeah.
So many.
Ooh, I like Ciampa and Cena. I don't even know why. I just like the sound of that.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing a match between Cena and Keith Lee.
Ooh. Me neither. And you were talking about rivals. I mean, very small one, but from AEW, Shelton Benjamin.
Yes.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. Because he used to say his name weird. Let's do John Cena versus Santino Marella.
Oh, I did think about putting him instead of Vikingo. I thought about that.
John Cena's delivering his last promo. You got a big mouth, John Cena.
John Cena. Got a big mouth, John Cena.
John Cena. But no, that is how we
I'd
would.
like for Christmas, then the opportunity to shot it.
Oh my God.
Batista.
He used to say Batista. Batista. Batista.
But no, that is how we would completely fantasy book the My Time Is Now tournament.
Hell yeah.
It's not as worse as Jericho saying Mitchell Cole and Kirk Angel and all that.
Santino's the GOAT.
I love Santino.
I'm just going to say it.
Him and R-Truth, best comedy acts ever.
If they were a tag team, oh my God. Just imagine.
Oh, I'd be gold.
All right. Moving into Monday Night Raw, which there was already a lot of excitement going into this because we knew we had a new World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, we did.
Now,
Who?
Oh yeah, who?
Who?
CM Punk.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Hey, I'm a CM Punk mark and I'm proud of it.
Good for you, brother.
I got nothing to be ashamed of and I'm not embarrassed.
Well,
it's the big, show.
We had CM Punk open up the show with a promo.
Pepsi Phil.
Yeah, the Pepsi Man. And basically, he was giving thanks to the audience, to AJ, to those who kind of like supported him back on his journey back up to the top. And then was interrupted by a returning Logan Paul, which I can feel the energy leave the building when I heard the "Hey yo!"
I bet you could feel the energies like get sucked out of me.
Oh yeah,
I'm so humble.
Out of everybody that could have interrupted CM Punk, and they have to do Mr. Prime Man.
Mr.
The
Prime
heat.
Man.
The heat.
But
We all know that if Prime wasn't sponsoring WWE, we would never see Logan Paul even a mile in WWE.
How can that be so good looking and so humble?
I can't look at him. I feel like I go blind.
Continue, Rainbow.
but exchange of words between those two, kind of setting up a potential match between the two, and then out comes Paul Heyman and the Vision, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Little bit of back and forth between all three of them. Oh, I guess all five of them. I can't count.
Paul Heyman saying you're a bitch without an owner. I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
I love Logan. Hannah, chill. You love Logan, huh? All right. Your prerogative.
Hannah's like, I just changed my opinion on everything. All right. But after that promo, we went into the first match of the night, which was a tag team match between Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez versus Stephanie Vaquer and Nikki Bella. And again, I said this last week. Nikki Bella doesn't excite me at all. Or
No.
get me hyped to see a match.
No, I mean, afterwards, we had some interest. Like, in that backstage promo. Again, not much, but, like, she admitted that she's, like, slow and has ring rust. So maybe there's some story building there. But, I mean, that's just taking a grain of salt. Like, there's not much to get from it.
And then, which then built up to what would end up being announced for next week on Raw, which is a women's world championship match between Roxanne Perez and Stephanie Vaquer.
I thought it was Raquel.
Is it which one?
I think it's Raquel.
It might be. I might have them two backwards. My bad.
Yeah, I think Braden's right. It's Raquel.
Yep,
Yeah, I'm pretty
it is.
sure.
My bad.
I mean, still cool. I like Raquel.
I would prefer Roxanne, but you know.
I mean, I would too,
Can I
but I think
just-
they're going to build to that.
Can I just say how amazing Raquel is at like just being a dominant wrestler? She's so explosive.
Oh, yeah.
She really is.
Yeah, she's great. And I mean, I would like to see, like, her get a big push and not just be a character in the Judgment Day. But I don't mind it. Like, she's doing great work. Like, for what she's given, she's running with it.
And you know what I wouldn't mind? I wouldn't mind seeing her have an opportunity to have a world title reign. I think she would be an excellent world champion.
Oh, yeah. If it gets built up right, I think she'd kill it. She was great in NXT.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, she kind of floundered when she got called up until making it to the Judgment Day.
And she was NXT Women's Champion at one point.
Yeah, and she killed it. Back when she was Gonzalez.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
After
But
that,
no, I mean,
go ahead.
I'm excited to see that match.
I am
What else?
too. But after that, we ended up having a singles match between Penta and El Grande Americano, and the shenanigans outside the ring from Los Americanos. I'm kind of getting. I don't know how.
Rambo, we agreed on our last podcast that we call them Starbucks now.
Oh, yeah. It's Starbucks. They're Starbucks. But,
Starbucks came out.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the story. I mean, this match was overbooked. That's the word that comes to my mind.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think that's kind of their story. It's just too much going on.
And then Penta ended up picking up the victory in that match, which led us to a promo with the Intercontinental Champion and the AAA Mega Champion, Dominic Mysterio, where he was declaring himself the king of the luchadors. And then out comes the returning deadbeat Rey Mysterio. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I popped. I've always been a Rey Mysterio fan.
Oh yeah, I think it was Crandon in chat earlier said there should just be a Rey Mysterio pop, like a thing, because that was super loud.
It really was.
Which, I mean, it should be. Like, he's a legend. Like,
it feels weird to think that Rey Mysterio is a Hall of Famer. Makes
he
me
is.
feel old.
But he's just been so good for so long.
But then again, he comes out and rains on his poor son's parade.
God,
My poor Dominic Mysterio, he needs a hug. He needs some chicken tendies. He needs his girl back. He needs his Guetta back. He needs to not have his father step on his moment. Go away. My poor Dom has had hard times. He did hard time, and now his father is coming out and like rubbing in his face that he'll never be the greatest Mysterio, he'll never be the greatest luchador, and it's like, leave my poor Dom alone. He's gone through a lot. His real dad isn't around anymore. It's a sad day, sad life.
We're gonna end up getting like a Dusty Rhodes like Hard Times promo, but from Dom.
I'd love that, honestly.
You don't know what hard times are, puto. Like,
I would gladly do it. I would gladly write a Hard Times promo to defend my prince, the innocent puppy that's never done anything wrong. That is Dominic Mysterio.
So true. I like that the Ray Dom thing is just never ending. Like, I like that it goes away. Like, it's not like a rivalry ongoing since it happened, but I like that it's popping up here and then. Like, we had that initial turn, we had that match at Mania, went away, and then we had another match the next Mania, like, it came back. Like, I kind of like that it's just a reoccurring thing. Like, Dom goes and does all these great things, and then there's my deadbeat dad back, pain in my side.
Which, doesn't that make Rey Mysterio the heel in this situation?
In Dominic's eyes, yes.
yeah, in retrospect, yeah.
In Dominic's eyes, sure. Dominic thinks he's the face.
I mean, we got this father that was never around, stepping on his son's moment. Poor Dominic.
Yeah. I will say though, I am happy to see Ray back.
All right, I'll always be happy to see you.
As growing up throughout the Ruthless Aggression era, Rey Mysterio is one of the staples for me.
I think just collectively he's one of the most beloved
Oh, absolutely.
of all time.
And by the way, this is going to make me sound kind of stupid, but I was like today years old when I found out that 619 is the San Diego area code.
Oh, Hannah. Oh, Hannah.
Well, I didn't know until I was wondering why in the heck, what does 619 even mean? I thought it was like a family thing, or it was like a special number or something like that. Come to find out, it's the San Diego area code.
That's what they mean whenever they say dial it up.
Maria's like, LOL, Hannah. Well, like, you're never too old not to learn something.
Something I know that Hannah doesn't. Let's go.
Crandon came in here and said, moment of silence for Hannah.
A lot of moment for Hannah.
Hey, my hair is black, so.
Hey, Maria said it, not me. That's so funny.
Are we going to have time for a second Hannah crash out of the night?
I'm not blonde. I'll never be blonde, ever. My hair is black and I love it. That color. Me and blonde will never happen in a million years.
I was a little bit, but that was
long
To
time.
prevent another Hannah crash out, as we move on to the next promo.
Sorry, I don't know all the area codes. Ooh. I live in Washington State, ma'am. Do you think I know everything about California? No.
Do you know your own area code?
Yes.
Okay, that's all you need to know then. You're good.
It's 360.
989.
Crandon in the comments says my finisher is 317 now.
Oh, haha. Hannah didn't know it was 619 San Diego area code. Oh, she's so dumb. I get it, chat. I understand.
No, we love you, Hannah.
All
I've
right,
gone
next
cuckoo. I've gone cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I understand it.
I'm going to say it. Hannah is not cool right now. Hannah, you need to go home and cool off.
Damn, they go ahead. This has turned into a shoot.
Brandon, if I was you, I would learn to sleep with one eye open.
Can't really do that until he's medically cleared for going back to work. He's kind of hobbling right now, so you got an advantage.
Yeah, open opportunity.
Braden, it is indeed clobbering time.
Oh, fuck.
You know what's bad is I was worried that she was gonna say something that I can't speak for everybody, but that I heard myself growing up that was just the detriment of like some of the worst phrases I could ever hear. I thought she was gonna say, "Brandon, I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed."
Disappointed. Damn it. That one would have hurt. Hannah, don't do it. I can't take it. I'm too emotional right now.
Well, there's that too, but
Whenever my dad would sit me down and be like, "Hey, Rambo, I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed."
do you know what's even worse than that?
What's
Is
that?
when you have a parent that says, "I'm not mad at you. I'm not even disappointed in you. I'm done."
Oh,
It's like,
I did get hit with that once.
It's like, why don't
I
you
got
just
hit
take
with
me
that
out
more than
back?
once.
It's like, just take me out back, won't you?
Yeah.
But when you have a parent tell you they're done, that means you really effed up.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And I heard that more than once or twice because, let's just say, I was a little bit rambunctious when I was a teenager.
What?
Really?
Yeah, I'm very stubborn and sarcastic, and I have no filter, so that usually gets me in trouble.
No.
You guys are so lame.
This cannot be true. Not her
That's
sweet, sweet Hannah.
That's why CM Punk and I would. That's why CM Punk and I would get along in real life, because I'm like him. When somebody gets out of line, I'm the first one to check them.
Gotta choke him out at backstage AEW All In.
She's a CM Punk fan, all right. Yeah, I got in trouble. Well, I got the disappointment talk for much different reasons. Let's just say I'd be friends with Jeff Hardy. If that means anything to you.
No, I get what you're going. But furthermore,
I didn't punch anybody. I just choked somebody a little bit.
straight up,
Just a little bit.
we had a tag team match between the Kabuki Warriors and Bailey and Lyra, and I'm kind of wondering what this whole I'm still wondering what this dynamic is with Lyra and Bailey.
Yeah, I think it's gonna build to something. I hope they just don't randomly resolve it. That'd be lame.
I'm really liking this heel Asuka run.
Oh, me too. And I like the dynamic where Asuka wouldn't hit Bailey. I like that they tied that in from the Why am I blanking on the name? You know the group that they were in.
Damage control?
That's the group. God damn it. Yeah, no, I like that they tied that in. I thought that was pretty cool.
And then
See, chat, I do know things.
And then after the match, we had a run-in from the current women's tag team champion, Sasha. Jesus.
Whoa.
Jesus. Charlotte and Alexa Bliss.
Where the fuck did you get Sasha?
I guess I was trying to say both names at the same time, but it just didn't work.
Okay.
I had a dream, I haven't made it. There's nothing dragging down me, yeah.
Oh, that
Cause the
song does
good girl
hit.
push them all out the way.
That song does hit.
To stand a break in, I found my way, yeah. There we go. That's the Sasha you're talking about, right?
That word fumble was not brought to you by Tylenol. Anyway, following that, we had a tag team title rematch, which I was actually like kind of worried about, if I'm being completely honest. Oh, I know they don't equal Sasha. I don't know what my mind went to whenever I said that.
They could do, it could be Charlexa or
I
Alette.
was going to say
Alexlot?
Shaw,
I don't know.
but
Alette.
I was going
Alette.
to say Shaw, and I was like, Shaw, what?
Shawshank Redemption. What the?
Shit. But we had the current World Tag Team Champions team, AJ Lee, against Judgment Day's Finn Balor and JD McDonough, which honestly, like, even though I knew from a certain degree that Balor and JD weren't going to regain those titles, there was still that thought in the back of my mind of, like, I hope they don't actually do it.
Yeah, I was a little worried about that for sure. But no, AJ Lee works great together.
Absolutely.
I'm having AJ Lee withdrawals. The real one.
Hopefully this actually, like, that promo from Becky actually kind of, like, sets something up. But
All right, we didn't talk about that.
I'm kind of done being hopeful about it.
Yeah, I liked it though. Becky, I mean,
Did you see she had Wade Barrett bawling?
Yeah.
yeah, she told Joe to shut up. No, I thought it was a great promo.
Shut up,
Right.
princess.
She's really good.
No, he laughed when she was on the table for her thing. She's like, the only thing good that came out of New Mexico was a TV show about a certain substance. And Wade Barrett just removes the microphone, he pushes it upwards just to freaking laugh.
I did see that Breaking Bad reference.
And chat, you know what we're talking about. We can't say that on live, otherwise we'd get kicked the hell off of here.
Yeah.
But I like that promo. I enjoyed it from her. I've referenced the cool part twice now. That cracked me up, I can't lie. It was really funny. I don't think she's cool right now, guys.
And before we get into the main event, Hannah,
Oh, Hannah!
Hola. Hola, people.
I think it's your time.
So,
By the way, what's the San Diego area code, just so we're on the same page here?
Rambo, one of these days,
Do you need a hint? Booyaka, booyaka.
I'm going to come to Arkansas,
I'm sorry.
and I'm going to hex a tornado on you. No.
I was going to say that's your first mistake coming to Arkansas.
You can stay in Arkansas. Stay over there.
It's 619.
Okay, cool.
Yay!
I just wanted to make sure that we're all on the same kind of track here. Carry on.
You know, this is what I get for being the only female on this thing.
My voice cracked really bad on that one, by the way.
Okay, so I thought to be kind of fun, and maybe Rambo can have another crash out, I want to do a sequel to last week's quiz.
Oh, what?
We're doing a part 2 of Guess the Dave Meltzer star rating.
Okay.
You guys don't seem too enthused.
I'm ready for it.
Brayden, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Oh, I was like, did we lose him?
I just have to wait for just a sec, but I'm ready.
No, I gotta fix this really quickly. Y'all can still go ahead. It's something on with the TikTok deal.
Damn it, TikTok.
I just got a notice saying that something seems suspicious and unauthentic about my stuff. So I'm saying I got
It was
this.
Hannah not knowing the 619 code.
Brayden.
But
I knew you were going to get us in trouble with that, Hannah.
But no, it did this to me earlier. I have to put an appeal, but you can still go ahead. Excuse me.
Anyway, again, I have the same amount of matches I had last week. Well, no, it's not the same amount of matches. The Same amount of lines. So again, like last week, I'm going to read off a couple of matches, and you guys are just going to guess the star rating of each one and which one you think got higher. Because I had a real fun time with it last week, and I felt like doing a part 2 this week would be cool. And then I promise next week I'll have a brand new quiz, a different one.
Works for me.
Hell
So
yeah.
you guys cool? Are you guys down with a sequel?
Yep.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to Hannah's Quiz of the Night for this week.
Dun, dun, dun.
I need a jingle. Anyway, first match. I'm loving it.
Yep.
Anyway.
Court.
Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Red Robin. Yum. Anyway, first one. We got Triple H versus Edge versus Jeff Hardy, Armageddon 2008. Or Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus CM Punk, WrestleMania 41.
Ooh.
And so last week we started with Rambo, so it's only fair that we kick it to my heel tag team partner, Braden.
Damn it! I'm just kidding.
So
Is it because of the 619 comment?
no, it's just that we turned heel on you 2 weeks ago, remember?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so again, I want to reiterate that anything I say is solely based on Meltzer and not how I feel. But RR, Seth, and Punk, that's my answer. So I think that was rated higher at a 4.5. And then Triple H, Edge, and Jeff, I think Meltzer gave that a 3.5.
Well, remember, you're supposed to pick one match and then guess the rating.
Oh, I thought I had a...
No.
Wait, what am I confused on? Well, I guess Roman, Seth, Punk. That's my guess.
Okay.
At a
And then-
4.5.
4.5. Okay, Rambo.
Oh, I don't have to say the other one?
No, because remember last week I went back between both of you, and then whoever actually got it right, I give the point to.
Got
And
it.
like you have to get the match right and the star rating right.
Got it. It's the foot.
Oh, it's okay. It's fine.
All right.
Okay, Rambo, what is your guess?
I'm gonna go with Seth Roman Punk. I'm gonna go with 4.25.
Okay, so both of you do get a point. You guys got the match right. It was Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus CM Punk, that triple threat at WrestleMania 41. But the star rating was 4.75.
Oh, damn it.
Damn.
Triple H versus Edge versus Jeff Hardy got a 4-star.
That's good. Higher than what I thought, so that's good.
So, Rambo, how do you feel about that?
Oh, just let's get to the end of the game and we'll see.
Okay. So I gotta put those tally marks down really fast. Okay. All right. Line 2. The Rock versus Triple H versus Kurt Angle, SummerSlam 2000.
Ooh.
Or Chris Benoit versus Steve Austin versus Chris Jericho, King of the Ring 2001. And these were both for WWF Championship. And then I'll give Rambo a couple of seconds. It's his turn.
Repeat those matches one more time.
The Rock versus Triple H versus Kurt Angle, SummerSlam 2000. Or Chris Benoit versus Steve Austin versus Chris Jericho, King of the Ring 2001.
Let me do Rock, Triple H, and Angle. And I'm gonna do this one a 4 even.
Braden?
I'm also doing Rock, Triple H, Kurt, and I'm doing 3.75.
So this one, just like last week, this one was the trick one, but because you got the star rating right, Braden, you got it. You get 2 points because both of the matches got a 3.75.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
So you get a bonus point because you won the trick question.
I'm just great.
Yeah, we're great. All right, number 3. Oh, and Rambo, I'm so sorry. Anyway,
It's fine.
She's not.
It's fine.
I am.
It's fine.
Okay, number 3. The Shield versus the Wyatt family, Elimination Chamber 2014. Or The Shield versus Evolution, Payback 2014.
Ooh.
And I'll give Braden a couple of seconds. This one is his turn.
Appreciate the follow, Figure 4, bro. Thank you so much.
All right, I'm going to go Shield Wyatt's 4.25.
Okay, and Rambo?
I'm also going to go 4.25, but I'm going to go with Shields and Evolution.
Braden gets 2 points.
Fuck me.
What?
The Shield versus the Wyatt family, 4.25. The Shield versus Evolution was a 4-star.
Damn.
Am I cooking right now? Oh, my God.
You're cooking more than The Rock will ever cook. Anyway.
You're burning my ass.
Oh, shit, let me flip you real quick. My bad.
All right, number 4. Triple H versus Chris Jericho, Hell in a Cell, Judgment Day 2002. Or Undertaker versus CM Punk, also Hell in a Cell match at Hell in a Cell 2009. And this one is going to be Rambo.
Me do Triple H and Jericho. Again, I'll just do a 4 across. I know I'm probably wrong, and I'm accepting that fate now.
Braden, what's your guess?
I'm also going Triple H Jericho, and I'm going 3.5.
Okay, so both of you do get a point. You guys both got the match right. Triple H versus Chris Jericho actually got a 3.75.
Ah,
And Undertaker versus CM Punk got a 2.5.
what?
Really?
I didn't
Yes.
think he liked that match. Like, I could just... That's the type of match he wouldn't like.
All right, so I got to give both of you a point.
I'm finally rolling.
Keep rolling.
All my big
And-
ass does is roll.
Okay, number 5. Rey Mysterio versus Kurt Angle, SummerSlam 2002. Or Eddie Guerrero versus Brock Lesnar, No Way Out 2004.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
And this is going to be Braden's
Think
turn.
like Meltzer, think like Meltzer, think like Meltzer. I'm gonna go Eddie and Brock at a solid 4.
Okay, and Rambo.
I'm going to go Kurt and Ray at 4.25.
So Rambo gets a point. It was Ray and Kurt.
Wow.
Yes. I'll give you your tally. So Rey Mysterio versus Kurt Angle got a 3.75. Oh, and you're going to love this, Rambo.
Oh, God.
Eddie versus Brock. Wait for it. 1 star.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He said it was one of the worst WWE Championship matches ever for a payoff.
That's so crazy.
That was a note that I wrote. That's what he wrote under the critique.
Damn. Fuck you, Meltzer. Save it till the end, Rambo. Save it till the end. But what's crazy is I wrote it down. I gave Ray and Kurt a 3.75. So if I would have picked that one, I would have had 2 points.
Yeah.
Damn it.
But his little note was because he said basically because it didn't happen at WrestleMania.
Oh my god.
Yeah. 1 star.
Is that why it what? I continue.
He said it was one of the worst payoffs for a WWE Championship match. That's why he rated it a 1 star. Well. I am so ready for your crash out. Okay, anyway, number 6. Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho, WrestleMania 19. Or Triple H versus Steve Austin, 3 Stages of Hell, No Way Out, 2001.
Say the second one again. I'm sorry.
No problem. Triple H versus Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Gotcha.
The 3 Stages of Hell, No Way Out, 2001. That was their fancy way of saying 2 out of 3 falls, because that's pretty much what it was. But they had different stipulations for each of the matches. And Rambo, it's your turn.
You go ahead and do Austin and Triple H. But I'm going to do 3.75.
Okay, and Braden?
I might be putting too much faith in Meltzer, but I'm gonna go HBK Y2J 4.25.
Rambo gets a point because he got the match right. Yeah, but
Am I blowing
Braden, you did get the star rating right for the Jericho and Shawn match, though. It was a 4.25. Triple H and Austin got a 4.75.
Damn. Do I get a point for that?
No, because you got the match wrong.
Fuck.
You have to at least get the match right first.
You gotta,
yeah.
You gotta put me over from time to time, Braden. Come on.
I can't.
All right, number
Can't do
7.
that, brother.
All right, number 7. Team Alliance versus Team WWF Winner Take All Survivor Series 2001. Or Team Raw versus Team SmackDown Survivor Series 2016.
Ooh. God.
Lord.
And Braden, it's going to be your turn.
I don't even know how to think like Meltzer on this one. I'll go. I feel like he didn't rate the Alliance Super BF match high. So I'll go Raw versus SmackDown. I guess I'll go 3.
Okay, and Rambo?
I'm gonna go Raw versus SmackDown also. Let me do 3.75.
So none of you get a point because this is another trick question. Both matches got a 4.5.
What?
Jesus.
I wanted to challenge you guys, so there's a couple of trick questions here and there. But yeah, Team Alliance versus Team WWF, the winner take all, 4.5. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown Survivor Series 2016, also 4.5.
Wow.
Rambo looks perplexed.
No, that's a word.
All right, number 8. Bret Hart versus Owen Hart, Steel Cage SummerSlam 1994. Or Bret Hart versus British Bulldog for the IC title, Wembley, SummerSlam 1992. And this one will be Rambo's turn.
Give me Bret Hart and British Bulldog. I'm gonna go 4.5. Yo, shout out to Raven Club here on TikTok. Thank you for the follow.
Okay, what did you say, 4.5?
Yeah.
Okay, and Braden?
I also had Bret versus Bulldog, but I wrote 4.25.
Again, none of you get a point because it was actually Brett versus Owen.
Damn.
Damn.
Brett versus Owen got a 5-star. The steel cage.
Good.
Bret Hart versus British Bulldog, a 1.5.
Damn.
What?
A 1.5.
What the fuck? I mean, I agree that Brett and Owen was better, but I just didn't think Meltzer would agree. But one star is crazy.
I'm not joking, 1.5. And I went on 3 different websites to make sure that was accurate.
Hold it in, Rambo. Hold it in.
I need a drink.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I promise I'll never put you through this ever again. Okay, anyway. But it's Halloween season, so we're meant to be a horror film. Anyway, number 9. Edge versus Mick Foley, WrestleMania 22. Or Randy Orton versus Mick Foley, the IC Championship Hardcore match from Backlash 04.
Ooh, that's good. Okay, that's actually gonna be really hard.
I said this before, but Edge versus Foley is one of my favorite matches ever.
To me, that's the best match of 22.
I agree.
Oh, by far.
But Orton versus Foley was also pretty good. But also, we got to think like Dave. So,
Which is, like you said last week, a really scary place to be.
yes.
Okay, Brayden, you want to go ahead?
I'm going to go Edge versus Foley 4.5.
And Rambo?
I'm gonna also do Edge versus Foley, but I'm gonna go straight 4.
Okay, this one's the last trick question because none of you get a point because both of them are 4.25.
Shit.
Damn.
I almost did that.
So one of you was really close to getting 2 points, getting the bonus point. All right, I have 3 more. I did 12 this time instead of 10. Number 10. Kurt Angle versus Shane McMahon, King of the Ring 2001. Or Edge versus John Cena, Unforgiven 2006.
It's gonna be hard not going with bias here.
And Rambo, it's going to be your turn.
Let me do Shane and Kurt. With a 3.5.
Okay, and Brayden, your guess?
I'm heavily doubting Meltzer on this one. So I'm going Edge versus Cena 3.25.
Did you say 3.25?
I did.
Okay, you do get a point because you got the match right.
Okay.
It was Edge versus John Cena, but Edge versus John Cena got a 4.25.
Okay.
Kurt
Cool.
Angle and Shane got a 4-star.
Okay.
I just didn't have faith in him rating it well there.
I was so ready for you to like hit a low blow there and like say it was like below 3.
That's what I was thinking.
Whenever you said and the rating was, I kind of leaned up in my chair like, oh god.
All right, number 11. Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels, the Iron Man match from WrestleMania 12. Or Triple H versus The Rock, and also an Iron Man match from Judgment Day 2000 with Shawn Michaels as a special guest referee. And this also includes the debut of the American Badass version of The Undertaker. That also is involved in this match. So, Brayden, that's gonna be it's gonna be your turn.
I'm gonna go Bret versus Shawn 5-star.
Okay, and Rambo.
I'm also gonna go Bret versus Shawn, but I'm gonna go 4.75. Yo, Raven Club coming in with the gifts. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Shout out.
Did both of you said Brett and Sean, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, you guys at least get a point. You guys got the star rating wrong.
Oh, we had too much faith in him.
Yep.
Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels got a 4.25, and Triple H versus The Rock got a 4-star.
Okay.
Damn. Not too bad.
I'm always worried you're gonna give it like a 3, or he's gonna give it like a 3.
Raven
I'm
Club
worried about that
7-4. Thanks for the gifts.
Shout out.
All right, the last one. Number 12. Triple H versus Batista, Hell in a Cell Vengeance 2005. Or Triple H versus Shawn Michaels, the unsanctioned match from SummerSlam 2002.
Ooh.
And Brayden, this will be your turn for the last one.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go Triple H Batista. 425.
Okay, and Rambo?
I'm gonna do Triple H and Batista also, but I'm gonna go a straight 4.
So both of you again get a point because you got the match right, but again the star rating wrong. So Triple H versus Batista got a 4.5,
Damn.
and Triple H and Shawn Michaels got a 4.25.
Damn.
Okay.
Good job.
All right, and the tallies I have: Rambo, just like last week, you got 7 points. Yay. And Brayden, you got 9, so you win.
Oh, good game. Good game.
And this concludes Hannah's quiz of the week.
Hold on just a moment.
And if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you.
Let me. I got something I need to get off my chest.
And scene.
Crash out of the week.
Don't say anything that can get us kicked off.
You know what, Dave Meltzer? I'm sick and fucking tired of hearing your name every time someone talks about star ratings. You sit there each and every night behind your damn laptop handing out stars like you know anything. When the truth is, you've never stepped foot across that fucking barricade. You've made a whole damn career about talking about this business without ever being a real part of it. You never took a bump. You never drew a dime. And yet you think your word means more than the blood, sweat, tears, and broken bones of the people who actually live this shit. You want to rate matches? Here's a rating for you. 1 star for being a fake-ass critic with 0 respect. We have guys out here killing themselves in that ring, and you've got the balls to say, that's a 3.75. Like, who the fuck are you, Dave? Wrestling isn't about your newsletter or your little fanboy scale. It's about the passion, the energy, and the crowd losing their damn minds for what those performers are doing inside that ring. So go ahead and sit your ass down and type up your next insider scoop, and let's pretend you're some kind of authority. But when it's all said and done, nobody's chanting your name. Nobody's buying a Dave Meltzer t-shirt. And nobody's tuning in for your star ratings. And the truth is, Dave, you're not the voice of wrestling. You're the noise that we tune out. So fuck you. I digress.
Crash out. Crash out. Crash out.
And on that note, we have a main event to talk about.
God, I need something to crash out about. God damn it.
Sorry, that 1 star had me like over the edge for Brock and Eddie.
Yeah.
That's where I felt everything just brewing. Oh, well, what if Dave Meltzer hears you? Good, let him. Now this main event.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh my
We had
God.
A tag team match main event Monday Night Raw that ended in a double countout.
Shocker.
Between Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed versus the team of Jey Uso and the new World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk.
What is he again?
The new World Champion.
Again? Let's run it back. What is he again?
the new World Heavyweight Champion.
And his
CM.
name is... Thank you. We have to run it back because Jey Uso does it all the time.
This is actually entertaining. Division, as always, they gain the advantage. They take out Jay, and they start taking out Punk. Punk comes back in with a little bit of an equalizer. That doesn't help for very long. And then out comes Logan Paul.
How can I be so good looking and so humble?
And at first, we think he's going to go ahead and side with Punk and Uso, but we all kind of know Logan Paul a little bit better than that.
The shortest face turn of all time.
No, Big Show wasn't there.
Damn.
And ends up knocking out CM Punk with the brass knucks.
Boo.
And the question of the night. Did Logan Paul just officially join the Vision?
Probably, knowing WWE's creative.
What happened to it being Austin Theory, huh?
Well, I think now this means that it's going to be Logan Paul instead of Brock Lesnar in War Games.
That's fine.
I think we can all be happy about that.
Like, thank God, get Brock off my TV.
Straight up.
But no, I will say that I enjoyed that. I liked that it was Logan. I was saying this to Rambo before you hopped in, before we were recording. But I kind of like that Logan Paul's in the group. I think it's good for him to get a story. And I kind of like that, because he's not a full-timer, like, if the Vision are ever in trouble, he can just kind of show up out of nowhere. Like, he's not in your mind, but then bam, there he is helping out the Vision. I kind of like that in a heel group. I like that aspect. But overall, I enjoyed it. I didn't mind seeing Logan Paul this week.
What if we get
I
Logan
minded.
and Brock at Mania? I would rather watch paint dry.
I'm tired of Logan Paul. I really, really am. Like, I'm tired of part-timers, dude. And I may sound like the IWC there, but it's like out of everybody to interrupt CM Punk's first world title acceptance speech, so to speak, it's Logan of all people. Really?
Yeet?
No, yeet.
I didn't say heat.
Oh, well, yeah, but there's more people in that company that you can get heat for. You know,
No,
it's just like I was so happy for CM Punk's like speech, like in the beginning of the show. And then when I heard Logan Paul's music, I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, really, him of all people? He's your heater. He's who you're gonna get heat on. It's like somebody that hasn't wrestled since Elimination Chamber or WrestleMania. When's the last time we even saw him?
SummerSlam versus Jelly Roll.
But yeah, it's just I don't know. And then I love Triple H's tweet earlier today. He's like, "We're gonna change the landscape," and I'm like, "What type of landscape got changed? It's the Vision in the main event standing tall all over again."
Maybe it's
No
from the good that we
No
have.
landscape changed.
Okay.
I will say
I need
one
to address
thing.
this comment real quick. Sorry to cut you up, Braden. But this comment has me wanting to, ask Hannah this. Dalton in the comments says, so how are we going to feel when Logan beats Punk for the title?
I'm gonna gouge my own eyeballs out with a straight razor.
Ouch.
Figuratively speaking.
I had to ask that. I just had to.
No, the last thing I was going to say about Logan Paul is say what you want about him, but one thing I will say is just how humble he is. Like, he's like very good looking, but he's still humble. And that's something I enjoy about him.
He's neither good looking or humble.
Hannah, it's in his song. It's true.
Oh, it's in his song? Well, just like the internet, it must be true, right?
It's gotta be.
I will say, though, and this is the only bit of credit that I'm actually going to give Logan Paul, is I like how like quickly he took to the business and adapted. Because somebody coming from like the outside, like social media and all that stuff, I had little expectations, right?
Oh yeah.
However, I will give credit where it's due. I do think Logan is
Good looking.
exceptional in the ring.
He's not good looking.
And he's still humble.
If anybody actually is that sentence, it's CM Punk. He's actually good looking, and
It's
he
not
actually
in his
humble.
song.
I don't care if it's not in his song. It should be. Look in my eyes. What do you see? A good-looking, humble man staring at me.
But no, overall, I enjoyed the segment. To be honest.
I did too, and realistically, like I didn't see Logan Paul actually coming out to help out Punk and Jay.
No.
I feel like there's too much there.
I mean, they teased it early on. Like, at the beginning of the show, they kind of teased it. But, didn't fool me.
Yeah.
A double Whopper with extra cheese.
Sounds so good right now.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. I don't know why that makes me think of a drive-through scene in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
I love Jim Cornette's version of CM Punk's theme song.
I know what you're talking about, Rambo.
Oh yeah,
Colton meat with extra cheese.
type shit.
But I will say this: seeing CM Punk world champion again in WWE just brings me back to good times.
Absolutely.
I want everyone to know how ecstatic Hannah was in our group chat after it happened. All the memes and pictures that we were sent, it was very heartwarming to see.
Oh yeah.
Well, it was pretty much, oh, you guys actually saw that?
Yeah.
Y'all left me on red, so...
I was letting you have your moment. It was like, guys, it was like we had Hannah in our group chat like this whole time, but all of a sudden it was little girl Hannah was in there.
Well, yeah, because like
You
CM
gotta be
Punk's helped me
careful
get
with your
through so
words,
much.
Braden. We might get kicked off of here.
I did. I noticed that as I was saying it, but I was going to ignore it.
Well, the one that I sent you of like Miranda Cosgrove,
Yeah.
like her memes from like Drake and Josh and iCarly, and then the Homer Simpson thingy, that's pretty much been my life. Like those pictures. Like I fell in love with CM Punk as a little girl, and then I'm still in love with him as an adult woman, and he has helped me get through so much. And so seeing him be world champion really means something to me. So, and I might sound like an overly emotional, overly sentimental wrestling mark, but CM Punk is a personal hero of mine. He represented at one point what I was eternally going through. Just in a man's body, and I felt like he was an extension of who I was. He, like him cutting all those promos back in the day and him having that old theme song, I felt like he was the version of me that I always wanted to be. You know, that person that wasn't afraid to be outspoken, say what she really felt, you know, anti-establishment, counterculture, kind of going against the system. And he was always what I always inspired to be. And because of that, he taught me to fight. He taught me not to give up on myself. He taught me to overcome any adversity. He taught me that being a misfit and being weird and being a nerd is okay. And I just may sound like a woman being overly emotional, but him winning the world champion made me feel like a little girl again when he like helped me get through all that depression when I was younger, and I'm getting a little choked up. But I wanted him to be world champion so badly because I wanted his return to be validated.
Absolutely.
And you know how you're talking about Dave Meltzer? To everybody that's saying he's washed, he's old, He's slow. He's fragile Phil. He doesn't show up. He's proven everybody wrong. And maybe think twice before you're calling somebody what they aren't just because you're trying to be cool. Because if you watch what CM Punk has done since he's returned to WWE, he's put in the work. He's gone overseas to do all those tours. He went to Italy, Ireland, Berlin, Tokyo, Australia. He doesn't have to do any of this, and he's choosing to. And it's not because he ran out of money like everybody thinks. So think twice before you talk out of your ass about somebody you don't even know.
Exactly. And he did that all while being good looking.
Very good looking.
Still humble.
Yes. He taught me it was okay to be me, and that's why I love him so much.
And that's what wrestling is. That's what it is. So I love to hear that.
Oh yeah.
And like 50% of my personality I adopted from him because I totally am sarcastic and a smart ass because of him. And I totally would have been one of those people that would have said, "You want to see what my little sister Charlene sent me last night? All right, here it is. WTF, Kevin Nash. OMG. Thought he was dead. LOL."
No, I totally get that. That's how I feel about my personal wrestling role model, The Big Show. I credit everything to Paul White because I'm bipolar, of course. And sometimes I'm a good guy, and other times I just punch people in the face. And so I really get that all from The Big Show.
Sorry, I was trying to keep it together for you. I was trying.
But yeah. Wow, Brandon, I didn't know that. So you and I both have the same issue because I got diagnosed with bipolar disorder when I was 19.
Hold on, let me think. No, mine was 17, but close enough.
And that's why I love, CM Punk's wife so much is because
That's awesome.
she really made me feel like I wasn't alone. So
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, what are we rating this show?
Out of 10, I'd give it a solid 6.
Six is a good place. I give it a 6.
I'd give it I like 6, 7. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I give it a 6.
Right.
And I want to, before we end the podcast, I want to say something. Do not let any, if you're a wrestling fan and you talk to other wrestling fans, do not let any, and I mean any wrestling fan make you feel bad for who your favorite wrestler is. Because I see so many people will judge other people for who their favorite wrestler is and think they know their entire life story based off who their favorite wrestler is. And I've had that to me. I cannot tell you how many times I get overly criticized for saying I love CM Punk. And, my friend Rambo, he likes The Undertaker. Don't judge him for liking The Undertaker. Do not judge me for liking CM Punk. Do not judge Braden for having his hero known as The Big Show.
Whoa.
Just let people be and let people have their favorite wrestlers without you trying to rain on their parade and hurting them in the process with your words.
Yeah.
And, just because somebody has a favorite wrestler, that doesn't mean you know their entire life story based off who their favorite wrestler is, because you do not know why these people are their favorite wrestlers. And you do not know that these superheroes basically who they can help through what they're portraying on television. Because just like with me, somebody that I don't know can help save somebody's life, which That happened with me with CM Punk. He helped save my life at a very dark period in my childhood. And that's what I will leave it at. Just stop judging people off of what they like and thinking that you know their life story based off what they like.
Truth.
Hell yeah. And I've got one more thing I've got to add before we end. Welcome to this week's edition of Guess the Pay-Per-View.
Hannah's favorite game.
Oh, I totally forgot we're still doing that.
Hannah, you're not allowed to crash out. You already have 2 and I have none. I need to crash out.
I've got
You won one.
8 total pay-per-views. I've got a 9th as a tiebreaker. And I will be giving the card. And basically have to see if Hannah and Braden can guess which one it is based off of the card.
Okay, before you do that, I'll announce this to the world. I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Have fun.
Whoa.
Wash your hands.
Don't fall in.
So how's my Dave Meltzer shtick?
Beautiful. 2 weeks running.
I think I actually laid into this one a little too much.
You took the glasses off and everything, big dog.
Gosh, I feel like I straight just laid into it too much this time.
That's a wrestler in you, man.
I even dropped a hard F-bomb.
Love it. I love me a good, well-timed F-bomb.
And that is not a word. That's a shoot.
Oh, yeah, brother.
But no. Oh. But no, the whole 619 thing.
So funny.
We're going to have to ask that whenever she comes back. Just to make sure.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, what's the San Diego area code one more time? I'm having a memory loss.
Weeka.
What am I going to do with both of you?
Weeka.
619.
Okay.
Are you happy now?
Yep. Sorry, I had my mind kind of went hazy there for a minute. My bad.
Not funny.
Yeah, no. Absolutely not funny.
It's kind of funny.
Okay, yeah.
You know what? Just bite me.
All right, let him rip.
All right. I have these are dated anywhere from 1999 to 2020.
Ooh.
In that
All right.
that time frame.
You said 1999?
Yes.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and start off with the first one. We have, for the Intercontinental Championship, Ric Flair versus Edge.
Oh, boy.
What year is that? Okay. I'm ready when you are.
What about you, Anna?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I have an idea of a ballpark, like what years, plural, they might be, but I don't know yet.
I was just hoping you weren't going to get it on the very first one. All right. We've got Shelton Benjamin versus Viscera.
Huh. Shelton Benjamin versus Viscera on a pay-per-view.
It's kind of a lopsided match. I mean, Viscera's a lopsided man.
Hey, it's Big Daddy V you're talking about. Calm down. Ready when you are, Hannah.
I might have a year in mind, but keep on going.
Okay. We've got Trish Stratus versus Mickie James for the Women's Championship. That might narrow it down.
Oh, now my logic is way off. Because you said the first match was an IC between Edge and Ric Flair.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, I'm back to the drawing board now.
Maybe Braden has a chance.
It's coming together. Ish.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah, of course.
We've got Gregory Helms versus Jerry the King Lawler.
What? What?
Is this Cyber Sunday 2006?
It is not.
Because I'm thinking of if I'm thinking of Trish and Mickey faced each other, it has to be around that time.
Gregory Helms versus Jerry the King Lawler.
Is this New Year's Revolution 2006?
It is.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, that was my nice guess.
So the rest of the card was Triple H versus The Big Show. A
Whoa.
5 Divas gauntlet match between Ashley Massaro, Tori Wilson, Victoria, Candice Michelle, and Maria.
Love Maria.
And then the Elimination Chamber match between John Cena, Shawn Michaels, Carlito, Chris Masters, and Kane.
No, Dalton, I already got it right. It was New Year's Revolution 06.
And then we had the very first Money in the Bank cash-in
Oh.
where Edge defeated John Cena.
Duh. Good job, Hannah. That's right, I'm coming back.
All right. Next, we've got Cesaro versus Drew Gulak.
Well, that is definitely a match that happened, I guess.
I don't have an idea.
Yeah, go ahead.
We've got Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley.
Ooh. Ooh. I don't know, but I might know.
You're so...
All right, go ahead.
We have King Corbin versus Elias.
Uh-huh.
Oh, ew, it's during that time.
I'm thinking of Aleister Black. Bobby Lashley. Is this WrestleMania 36?
It is.
Okay. Wow, Corbin and Elias fought at WrestleMania. That's a thing that happened,
And I lied on the dates because I have one after 2020 on here.
Didn't you say with these quizzes that you were going to exclude WrestleManias?
I was, but then I started running out of ideas.
Well, this
There are
one also,
so many pay-per-views.
But this one was like, you know, not in front of a crowd and dog shit card. I feel like it's okay.
The rest of the card was, this is for night one, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus the Kabuki Warriors.
Huh.
Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler for the Raw Women's title. Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan for the Intercontinental title. A SmackDown Tag Team Championship triple threat ladder match, but it was an actual just 3 people triple threat because of the pandemic. John Morrison, Kofi Kingston, and Jimmy Uso.
Oh, yeah.
We had Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. Mojo Rawley versus R-Truth for the 24/7 championship.
That's a WrestleMania classic. Why is that not on your list?
You know what? You're right. We have the Universal Championship between Braun Strowman and Goldberg.
Mm.
And then the main event of night one, we had the Boneyard match between AJ Styles and The Undertaker.
That was all night one? Wow.
Night two was Liv Morgan and Natalya. Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship. Otis versus Dolph Ziggler.
Or
Edge versus Randy Orton in a last man standing match. Rob Gronkowski versus Mojo Rawley for the 24/7 championship.
even better.
A Raw tag team title match between the Street Profits and Angel Garza and Austin Theory.
Yep.
A fatal 5-way elimination match for the SmackDown Women's Championship between Bayley, Sasha Banks, Naomi, Tamina, and Lacey Evans. John Cena versus Bray Wyatt in a Firefly Funhouse match.
Good.
And then the actual main event, Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE title.
But what happened after that?
WrestleMania had a dumbass dark match for
With
absolutely no reason.
With my hero.
Which for the WWE title between Drew McIntyre and The Big Show.
Well. My glorious king.
Of course.
No, Dalton on TikTok said this sounds like a 2K universe mode.
You're like absolutely right, honestly.
It really does. It really does.
Like, you're not far off on that one, Dalton.
Not really.
Yeah, I never watched any of WrestleMania 36, so I would not have gotten that.
I will say, the Boneyard and the Firefly Funhouse matches were goated.
Well, I watched the Boneyard one, of course, but the rest of them I didn't.
All right. We are now 1-1. If this will pull up. Good hook. Alright, there we go. We've got We've got a triple threat elimination tag team match between Edge and Christian, the Dudley Boys, and Test and Albert.
Oh. That is not usually the names that follow those other two names.
Straight up.
Is that Backlash 2001?
It is not.
Oh, I was about to crash out. That would have been my crash out for the night.
What were the tag teams again?
The Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian, and Test and Albert.
TNA.
Ready for the next one?
I sure am.
I'm
Hurry before Hannah can get it in one. Hurry.
Go ahead.
Do I need to call for help, Hannah?
No.
Okay. We have a hardcore championship match between Perry Saturn and Steve Blackman.
Ooh.
Unforgiven 2000?
It is not.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
no, never mind.
Next one. Next one. Next one.
Armageddon 2000?
Nope.
Okay, let's hurry. She's getting there.
Fully Loaded 2000?
Nope. The
Survivor
next-
Series 2000?
Nope.
I'm ready for the next question. I'm ready for the next one.
Royal Rumble 2001.
Braden is like, hold on, come on, please.
I'm ready.
No, it's
You
not.
know what it is, don't you?
No, but I know you're going to get it. Let me get one more match, please.
No Mercy 2000.
Nope.
No, read the next one.
I'll give the next one. Kane versus Chris Jericho.
Armageddon 2000.
Nope.
That's the only match they... Wait a minute. They had a match at Armageddon. When did they ever face again?
They did have one at WrestleMania. No, not at WrestleMania. Never mind. I'm thinking of the wrong thing.
Kane versus Chris Jericho. Wait a minute. But Armageddon was the last pay-per-view that they had that year. Survivor Series 2000?
No.
They didn't have a rebellion or an insurrection that year. So I don't think it's one of the UK ones. Unless they did. When did...
Ready
Is this
for the
Royal
next one?
Rumble 2001?
It is not.
I am very genuinely confused, and I should know this part of wrestling.
Braden, are you ready for the next one?
I'm so ready. Actually,
The next one is Ivory versus Lita for the Women's Championship.
Judgment Day 2001?
Nope.
Ivory versus Lita. King of the Ring 2001?
Nope.
God damn. Ivory versus... Ivory versus Lita, I think, happened in... Is this Survivor Series 2001?
Nope. What do you think, Braden? He's like, I don't.
I'm getting there. Perhaps. Yeah, I'm ready to move on. Really, I'm getting close.
All right. Hannah, you ready to move on?
I fucking guess.
We've got Crash Holly versus William Regal for the European Championship.
Backlash 2001?
No.
Is this WrestleMania 17?
It is not.
Oh no, because Ivory faced China. Duh. God, Hannah.
Duh.
Oh.
Of course.
It's not Backlash 2001. It's not King of the Ring 2001. And it's not even... Is it Judgment Day 2001?
It is not.
I don't like you right now.
I'm sorry.
She does not like you.
I have that effect on people. You can keep guessing. I gotta step away for just a second. I will get the next match, though.
Where else did Ivory face Lita?
This
I'm
next
genuinely
match
confused.
is The Undertaker versus Chris Benoit.
Undertaker versus... This has to be Backlash 01.
It is not Backlash 01.
I feel like this is like a rare pay-per-view, like a one-timer or something. If you've guessed the rest of them.
Benoit versus Undertaker. Is this Unforgiven 2000?
Nope.
I think. I think I'm onto something.
Is this Fully Loaded 2000?
Nope.
Gosh.
Are we gonna get a three-peat of Hannah's Crash Out of the Night?
I don't know. I'm genuinely confused because I don't know when Chris Jericho and Kane ever faced other than Armageddon 2000. And it's not that pay-per-view. So that's what's throwing me off. And it's also throwing me off the Ivory and Lita thing. Because I don't think this is a 2002 year. Because Test and Albert broke up in 01. So I'm having proper logic, but they're not the ones I'm thinking of.
I think it's. I'm racking my head to like pay-per-views that like happened like a rare pay-per-view. I think I'm ready for the next one. I think I might be onto it. I'm feeling good now.
All right, Hannah, you ready?
I mean, go ahead.
We've got Eddie Guerrero and Dean Malenko versus Billy Gunn and Chyna.
Okay, I'm going to take my guess, but I have to get the year right, because if I say the pay-per-view, Hannah's going to get it, if I don't get the year right.
Okay.
Rebellion 2000?
It is. It is
I literally
Rebellion.
said Rebellion a couple of minutes ago.
But you said they didn't have one that year.
I said I didn't think they had one that year.
I didn't want to correct it because I was going to give it away.
I didn't even hear you say that at all. I was just racking my head through like pay-per-views I wouldn't think about.
When the hell did Rebellion happen?
It happened on December 2nd of 2000.
Oh, I pulled that out my butt. Let's go.
That's going to be clipped out of context.
I hope it is.
Well, hey, you would never even gotten it if I didn't bring it up.
Well, I didn't hear you say the rebellion part. I wouldn't have gotten the year, for sure. Definitely wouldn't have gotten the year.
Yeah, sure,
Two
whatever.
matches on the card were Right to Censor, Bull Buchanan, and The Godfather versus the Hardy Boys for the tag team titles.
It's my favorite match.
And a fatal four-way between Kurt Angle, Stone Cold, The Rock, and Rikishi for the WWF title.
Yeah.
We are 2-1 now.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we have William. No, that's. Oh, I was reading a. It's just technically on the card, but it was a different quote unquote show.
Oh.
We'll still read it off because it's on here. William Regal and Paul Burchill versus Paul London and Brian Kendrick.
The only Paul I like is white.
It took me a second. For a second, I'm like, man, you racist? He is not
Why do I
racist, chat.
Why do I think you've said that match before? Have you used this before?
I don't think I'd have.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's in your head somewhere, Hannah.
Shut up.
I don't remember ever using this one.
All right, go to the next one.
Bobby Lashley versus Simon Dean.
Oh.
Just a quick,
Oh, I love Simon Dean. I love what he's done for the business.
Made him healthy.
Yeah. That's probably my second biggest hero behind the Big Show.
Type shit.
He was that exercise guy with the milk.
Yep.
That's why I drink milk.
I drink milk because of Kurt Angle.
I'm also kidding. I hate milk. Ugh.
Before I go on to the next match, we just brought up milk, and I have to give my hot take. Strawberry milk is better than chocolate milk. Fight me.
I do
I'm in enemy territory.
I like strawberry milk. I do. I don't like milk in general, except a good chocolate milk. And sometimes I will do a strawberry milk. Anybody who drinks just white milk, Just regular. Oh, my fiance does it, but there's a deep resentment.
I do.
Go to the next one.
Resentment.
We
I can't lie to you,
have
brother.
Hardcore Holly and Mr. Kennedy. From Green Bay, Wisconsin. Sorry. I have wrestling Tourette's.
Foreshadowing.
Mr. Kennedy faced who?
Hardcore Holly.
I think I have the year. Maybe.
All right, Braden, now's your time.
Um. Um. Survivor Series 2005.
It is not.
Okay. I didn't think it was. Ready when you are.
You ready, Hannah?
I mean, just keep on going.
JBL versus Rey Mysterio.
WrestleMania 25.
No.
Did you just say WrestleMania 25? That's. I thought you almost said 2000
WrestleMania 2005.
something.
No, I know it wasn't that, but that is a match that happened on that show.
All right.
Yeah, why don't you just go ahead?
We have. Let's see. Batista versus Eddie Guerrero.
No Mercy 2005?
It is.
Mother. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Bittersweet pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Eddie Guerrero's last pay-per-view.
R.I.P. Eddie Guerrero.
R.I.P.
All right.
At least he didn't face Simon Dean.
That's why I remember that particular match so heavily.
All right.
2014. 2014.
Are we tied now?
You are tied 2-2.
Okay.
2-2.
Do.
2014.
What are we, kids?
2014.
Wait. No. I've got a child, so if I was a kid, that'd be wrong.
Yeah, same here.
All right. We've got Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte Flair.
Okay.
Getting down to the nitty gritty on this one.
Yup. Those are two women that have wrestled.
Oh, yeah, because Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss happened, 100 times.
Happened a few.
Yup.
That's not going to narrow down anything for me.
And then we have Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch.
You did say one of them was the one you're talking about that was past 2019. Was that the WrestleMania 35? Or were you talking about another one?
Another one.
Okay, so it might be this one. I think it has to be this one. I don't know. Is this?
I had said initially that it was going to be 99 through 2020, but I forgot I picked this one.
Is this SummerSlam 2019?
It is not.
SummerSlam 21.
No.
Oh, fuck. SummerSlam 22?
Nope.
Okay, alright, go ahead.
We've got Liv Morgan versus Carmella.
Evolution 2019?
Nope.
What year did it take place? These are all women's matches. It's like, it's that.
I'm listing these off first. Because the rest of them might give it away a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know for sure, but it might.
All right, go ahead. Wait, so Liv Morgan versus Carmella?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Is this like SummerSlam 2018?
No. We've got a triple threat between Damian Priest, Jeff Hardy, and Sheamus. The hint, it is post 2020.
Extreme Rules 21.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah, I would have never have gotten that.
It is now 3-2.
Bang!
We have 3 more until the tiebreaker.
3-2.
All right. Come on.
Everything like in the pandemic era, I will not get at all because I was not. All that's kind of blurred.
So if I want to give Braden an advantage, that's what I
But
want.
also me too, to an extent. Like, it is more blurred than others. But
All right. We've got
2014.
Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev.
That is a match I'm sure happened
It did.
in a certain year that I know, but I can't tell. I'm ready when you are.
All right. We've got Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton.
Extreme Rules 2019.
It is not.
Bach. I knew that. All right, I'm ready.
We've got The Miz versus Jeff Hardy.
Fuck, I know the year. Or do I? Do I not know?
Do you have the year?
That's what I'm asking myself.
Do you or do you not have the year?
Go ahead.
And are you ready for the next?
Yeah, I don't even have a clue.
We've got Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley.
Wow, I can now just narrow down a pay-per-view. Now I'm blanking on pay-per-views.
Because it's like after 2015, WWE stopped like really making pay-per-views. Like they stopped making things stand out, and so a lot of these pay-per-views are just like, to me, very, very random. Because no matches after like 2015 made certain pay-per-views stand out. That's why it's hard. It seems like everything's just rolled into one.
Gosh, I feel that's stupid. Stupid.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, I suppose I am.
The Bar versus The New Day for the Tag Team Championship.
Is this Crown Jewel 2019?
It is not.
Crown Jewel 2018?
It is.
Okay. All right.
The rest of the card was Dolph Ziggler versus Kurt Angle. We have AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. We've got The Miz versus Rey Mysterio.
Oh, because of that tournament.
Yep. Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman. What was supposed to be Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz, but it ended up being Dolph Ziggler versus Shane McMahon for the Best in the World Cup.
See, I would never have gotten that because I purposely boycotted the Crown Jewel pay-per-views when they first started.
Yeah. You had every
So
right
I would
to.
never have gotten that. As a woman, I couldn't watch it.
You had every right to, because the main event was DX versus the Brothers of Destruction.
Bald Shawn Michaels. Bald Shawn Michaels.
Bald, bald, bald.
So basically, you gave Braden an advantage because you picked a pay-per-view where women weren't allowed to be there.
I straight up just picked a pay-per-view, honestly.
I also didn't watch the show either. I just remembered the Hardy Miz match.
I hated that I did watch it.
Valid. Hey Rambo, who's the best in the world?
Shane McMahon. I got so fucking tired of hearing that. All right. These last two are right here. All right, there we go.
So it's 4-2.
It is 4-2.
All right, Hannah.
These are older.
All right, Hannah.
And I chose these because I wanted something a little different.
Oh, cool.
We have a triple threat hardcore match between Hardcore Holly, Billy Gunn, and Al Snow.
Yup. Those are names.
Can you repeat that?
Hardcore Holly versus Billy Gunn and Al Snow.
These names all make sense together.
I might have a year.
All right.
Yeah, me too.
A tag team match between Test and D'Lo Brown
Oh,
versus Jeff Jarrett and Owen Hart.
ooh.
Oh, Owen.
Owen.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man. Of the Heart variety.
Is this St. Valentine's Day Massacre 99?
It is not.
Ooh, Jesus Christ.
The next one is titled A Brawl for All match
Oh, God.
between Bart Gunn and Butterbean.
Oh, when did that happen? When did that happen? I know the match. I know that match.
This has to be before 99.
Which is funny because Butterbean is my great uncle.
No way. That's crazy. Butterbean.
I remember when Butterbean knocked Johnny Knoxville out in the first Jackass.
Punk?
Because they had the Brawl for Alls before 99.
No, I think the Brawl for All tournament took place around there.
Y'all ready for the next one?
Yeah.
So,
An Intercontinental Championship elimination match between Road Dogg, Ken Shamrock, Goldust, and Val Venus. These last two, I made a little special one. Special ones, I guess I should say.
I'm struck because I know that Bart Gunn versus Butterbean match. I know that match. I watched the Dark Side of the Ring on the Brawl for All.
Is this King of the Ring 98?
It is not.
No.
Bad Blood 97?
Nope.
And apparently this is a...
Do I know this?
Y'all ready for the next one?
I guess.
I think this is a... Yeah, I think I might know this. But yeah,
Well,
go
what-
ahead.
I've given out a couple of hints with talking about this one being a special one. But
Yeah, that's not a hint.
it is once we eventually get to the answer. We have Big Show versus Mankind.
Is this Backlash 99?
Nope.
Okay, I think I know, but I don't know the number. It's not coming. It's the WrestleMania 1999.
What's the number?
15.
I'm gonna give that to Braden because he did get the year. I was just saying the show and the year. I was just saying if he knew which number.
Okay, I should at least get a point for getting
You
15.
do. I will give you a point.
Great, we're still tied.
I kind of forgot about 15 because I don't really go back and watch WrestleMania 15. I don't think it was actually good. So,
I knew the Bart Gunn Butterbean match. I just knew that.
The rest of the card was Kane versus Triple H,
okay, I would have gotten it if you got that far.
Sable versus Tori, X-Pac versus Shane McMahon, Undertaker versus Big Boss Man, and The Rock versus Stone Cold.
Yeah, I haven't watched WrestleMania 15 in probably eight years.
All right. So, with both of y'all getting a point, it is 4-3.
Yeah, I think Braden won already.
And we got
I thought
one
it
more
was-
before it was the actual winner. But, so, if you get this next one, Hannah, you could tie it.
Oh, no pressure.
Okay, all right.
All right. Loading. Holy shit, it's loading.
Battleground 2014.
Shit.
Got it.
Well, I do know this. They never had a battleground in 2014.
Yes, they did.
They did.
No, they didn't. Did they?
Yes, they did.
It
What
was
the fuck do I know?
Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Kane.
Yep.
2014 is my year.
Well, 2014, I was too busy trying to graduate high school.
I was in 4th grade. I know that year. That's my year.
I have to make Hannah start dusting off the cane.
That's when I realized, because I got into WWE like 2011, and I would just watch old YouTube videos and stuff, play the video games. But then in 2014, I finally realized that Raw and SmackDown were also pay-per-views, and I didn't have to pay for those. This whole time, I thought that they weren't just on cable. I thought I had to pay for all of it. Then I realized, oh, I can just watch this like on cable. So that's the year I got into it for real.
All right. And then, thus comes the final one. We have. Come on, you stupid ass computer. That's not a match, by the way.
Anything in 2011.
Shit.
The Ron Adams general manager.
Come on. There we go. Okay, there we go. We have Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler.
Bragging Rights 2011.
No.
Bragging Rights 2012.
No.
Shit. Okay.
Oh, shit. Wrong one. Load, you sack of shit. Okay, there we go. We have Ted DiBiase versus Goldust.
Okay.
We've got Layla versus Natalia for the Divas Championship.
Night of Champions 2012.
It is not.
Fuck. Damn it. I really thought it was a Bragging Rights. Okay. Continue.
We have Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre versus David Otunga and John Cena.
Oh, I know that. What pay-per-view that happened at? Oh, I know it. I do. Kind of crazy. Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre were tag team champions. Looking back at it now.
Is this TLC 2010?
It is not.
Damn, I forgot all the pay-per-views that happened in that year. Oh god. Is this? No, that was only they only have. Oh, they don't know. They only had that pay-per-view once.
I know
Crap.
the year. I know the year. I know the year.
Is it Survivor Series 2010?
It is not. Ready for the next one?
I'm so disappointed in myself. Wait, let me think. Okay, never mind. Go.
We have Wade Barrett versus Randy Orton.
Okay.
That Hell in a Cell 2010?
No.
Survivor Series 2010.
Nope.
I already said that.
Okay, well.
If you actually listened, you would actually heard it.
I don't want to. Is it Bragging Rights 2010?
It is Bragging Rights 2010.
I guessed. God damn it, Brayden. Guess 2011 and 2012.
They didn't have one in 2012.
Yeah, that's stupid of me, huh?
The last two matches on this card were Kane versus The Undertaker for the World Heavyweight Championship in a Buried Alive match.
Oh my god, Brayden.
And then a 7-on-7 elimination match between Team Raw, which was The Miz, Sheamus, John Morrison, R-Truth, Santino Marella, Ezekiel Jackson, and CM Punk, versus Team SmackDown, which was Tyler Rex, Kofi Kingston, Jack Swagger, Alberto Del Rio, Rey Mysterio, Big Show, and Edge.
His rosters aren't bad for what could have been.
This is the first time I've seen Tyler Rex's name in a long fucking time.
Tyler Rex is...
You picked a lot of pay-per-views I did not watch.
That is not their name anymore.
I just, I tried to differentiate between, older ones and, modern ones. That way both of y'all have a advantage.
That's one way to put it, Crandon. Yes, that is what I was referencing. All right.
Plus, it didn't help that basically in middle school and high school, I did year-round sports. So, the moment 2009 rolled around in my life, I became a very, very busy child.
I will throw one more in there. I want to see if you can get it, Hannah. This is not for anything, but I want to give you one more to see if you can guess.
Yeah, it's not for anything because I won. But I'm humble.
But are you good looking?
That's up to debate, but I'm humble.
You know what? At least I'm humble. At least I won last week. And then on top of all that, I sang to you.
I can sing to you when we're done if you want.
All right. We've got Rob Van Dam versus Eddie Guerrero.
In Your House, 93.
No. They didn't have in your houses at that point. They stopped them.
They were still apartments at that time.
Crown Jewel, 2023.
If Saudi had their way, yes.
All right, continue.
Then we've got Jazz and Molly Holly versus Trish Stratus and Jacqueline.
Beast in the East, 2015.
You're not even trying because you won.
He's got to be humble here.
I'm trying my best.
He's young. We got to give him that.
I should really know this.
The next one is X-Pac versus Bradshaw.
WrestleMania 29.
Fucking love it.
You can go to the next one.
Oh, I think I know it.
We've got Booker T versus Steven Richards.
Squared Circle Sessions, episode 5.
You fucking right. I'm just kidding.
Hey, I like Crandon's idea. He's disqualified. Hannah wins.
Hey, now this one doesn't count.
I like his idea.
Crandon, I thought we built something.
No, Crandon and I, we know the vision, and you're not in it.
I thought we were DX.
They're also the legal counsel for the water park simulator.
No, I'm the lifeguard.
And you're my attorney.
Oh, that's true.
You should check out some of them streams whenever you can, Braden.
I know, I got it, because I like that game.
I keep on shoving people.
Correction, murdering people.
Well, the girl's got to do what a girl's got to do.
Okay.
All right. You know this pay-per-view yet, Hannah?
No.
Next, we have Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy versus Shawn Stasiak and Brock Lesnar.
Ew.
Is this Great Balls of Fire 2017?
Braden, you won. We get it. Shut up.
She about to crash out again.
This had to have been in 2002 somewhere if it's Matt and Jeff with a Brock Lesnar involved. Is this No Way Out 2002?
It is not.
Backlash
Rebellion
2002.
Y'all said it at the same time. What was that, Anna?
Backlash 2002.
No.
Rebellion 2002.
No.
Royal Rumble 2002.
Nope.
Well, shit.
Fastlane 2002.
We get it. You won. Stop making up pay-per-views you know didn't happen until like 15 years later.
I can't help it. Well. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
We've got Spike Dudley versus William Regal.
King of the Ring 2002.
No.
That was a real guess.
Hannah would have crashed the fuck out if you got that.
I was like, I was going to be, boy, you don't want to hear from me for a while.
NXT TakeOver Dallas?
2002?
2002.
Brayden,
Hi, Hannah. Grandma, go ahead and read the next one.
Yep.
I am this close to wanting to do like a Nexus beatdown.
I'm John Cena. I'll still bury you.
That's actually not even a joke. It's real. That's real life.
We've got Stone Cold versus The Big Show.
Whoa! My hero. Armageddon 2002.
No.
The other one. Hell in a Cell 2002.
Brayden, I swear to God.
Is that not right?
Unfortunately not.
Dang it.
Bro.
I really thought so.
That's not going to work for me, brother.
You know, you really owe me a This Fire Burns serenade.
I had something else in mind.
Fuck, that'd be awesome.
I have
What's
a
the
song
next one?
So, this was for the hardcore champion, and if you remember, it was the 24/7 rule.
Yeah.
So, Booker T versus Crash.
I don't even know.
What's funny is that match happened twice. Alternate winners. And then another hardcore championship match between Steven Richards and Booker T. And then we'll get into the main event.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me the main event because I have no clue what this pay-per-view is. I have an idea, but it's like, I don't think it's it.
Triple H versus The Undertaker.
WrestleMania 27.
No.
Brayden,
That did
Hi,
happen.
Hannah.
you know very well Spike Dudley wasn't at WrestleMania 27.
I don't know that.
Yeah, you do.
He was disguised as Michael Cole.
That was his whole gimmick.
When did Triple H and The Undertaker face again? This had to have been 2002-ish.
They did that at 28 also.
And WrestleMania 17.
Well, I know the WrestleMania, that's a given, but... Because Triple H... When did he face The Undertaker again? Because this had to have been when Undertaker turned heel, and he cut his hair for the first time. So this had to have been after WrestleMania. And then...
If it's any consolation,
There was
this is
back.
a Raw exclusive pay-per-view.
It doesn't help me.
Oh, sorry.
I'm really trying to think here. Because a Raw exclusive, so this had to have been after. So this definitely was after the first draft.
No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Royal Rumble 2002.
Nope.
Survivor Series 2002.
No, they didn't. Shut up.
It's that year.
Fuck you. Hold on. I'm really, really trying to get this.
In your
We're
house.
getting a shoot out of here.
It's not an In Your House. The last In Your House was St. Valentine's Day Massacre in 1999.
In Insurrection 2002.
It's gonna be up your butt in a second. God.
Look at the
I
screen
can't-
real quick.
I'm gonna have to, Oh, wow. Hi. That's your face. Okay.
Rambo, was that correct?
What was it?
Go ahead, Braden.
I said Insurrection 2002.
Oh, good lord.
I heard the phone fall.
A pay-per-view I mentioned earlier. I fucking hate you.
Introducing Hannah's third crash out of the night. Take it away, Hannah.
I did it.
You guys can feel the CM Punk influence, right?
I can feel that a device is gonna get yeeted across the country.
No, this
Braden
is...
and his broken foot.
I cannot believe this.
What's funny is you brought it up earlier.
Yeah, I get it.
I was
Well-
just saying 2002 pay-per-views, and then I said in your house. And I got the in part. That was a snipe.
The fact that
Well,
I got the phone
congratulations,
drop
Braden.
afterwards was
Whoop-de-doo.
hilarious.
I
Let me-
didn't drop it. I just tossed it on the other side of the couch.
Let me know when you're ready for me to serenade you with your song.
You better be singing me This Fire Burns, because if you don't...
I have
He's
something
saying
even
biscuits or
better.
gravy.
I have something even better for you.
What?
Hear it.
Humble. How can I be so good looking and still humble? How can I be so damn rich and still humble? How can I do all this? I'm still humble. I'm still humble. My bloodline blessed, my family crest is a couple 100 million and some jewels on my neck. We gonna hit him with the flex. Make them feel lucky if they see me in the flesh. Hit him with a 1-2 pop. That's a tennis chain. I know they're gonna hate and they had free real estate. I know that I'm great, like Alex. That's the middle name. I know I'm the one most humble. Let me see it straight. I've been staying humble, but I need more. We can have a combo if your money talks. Flying up the top rope. Wait for the applause. Who they calling GOAT, bro? It's gotta be a Paul.
Why was I thinking it was gonna be It's Every Day, bro?
It's close enough.
I
I can do that one from the top of my head. I don't need the lyrics for that one.
He sang that from his heart. Hannah, come on.
Does that make up for everything?
No. It makes up for shit.
All right, I think that's been the episode of Screen Circle Podcast.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Hannah. I tried.
You gave me Logan fucking Paul.
I didn't do shit.
Not you.
Rimbo actually did tell me to do that. He was like, yo, it'd be so funny.
Rambo.
Is that what I did now?
I swear, when you went to the bathroom, Hannah, he really did.
Rambo.
He said he'd up my pay.
Wait, y'all
Where's
get-
my raise? You're supposed to give me a raise first, remember?
We'll talk water park stuff at the water park.
All right. I think that's enough for the night.
On that
But since
note,
but since you owe me next week, you owe me this Fire Burn Serenade because I sang you happy birthday last week, even when I won.
yeah,
I'll think about it.
yeah,
I'll practice.
I need my favorite theme song.
I just sang it.
No, you didn't. You are definitely not kill switch engaging up in here.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Squared Circle Sessions. We hope you enjoyed it, had a laugh, got to hang out with us for a little bit. Come back next week where we recap yet another SmackDown and another Raw. And make sure you follow and subscribe wherever you're listening because we have some big things coming, and I am super excited to get to share that with y'all.
I really wish I could GTS your ass.
Thanks for listening.
On that note, I appreciate all of y'all. On behalf of all three of us, thank you so much. Hannah, once again, I apologize about the turnout of this evening.
I don't.
Oh,
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for listening.
I'm so never apologizing ever again for me beating any of you.
Have a good night, everybody.
One thing
Thank
you
you
can
for
hold on to,
listening.
Hannah, is we still have CM Punk as world champ.
Oh
This
yeah,
is-
that because my hero is better than your hero, Braden.
Yeah. Just
At
like-
least CM Punk gets his name chanted for 10 years. Big Show can't get nothing chanted, so
leave Big Show out of this. Big Show has a Netflix show.
At the very least, I will say this. CM Punk did tell Big Show that he was not funny and no one likes him.
exactly.
Well, that's not true because I like him and I think he's funny.
Appreciate all of y'all. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
And that's going to do it for this week's episode of Squared Circle Sessions. From the highs of celebrations to the depths of corruption, we've covered it all. SmackDown, Saturday night's main event, and Monday Night Raw. Once again, a huge thank you to Counting Cards for letting us use their track Aria as our theme song. Seriously, go give those guys some love. They are amazing. And hey, if you want to hang out with us, be sure to follow and subscribe wherever you're listening. And if you'd like to join in the conversation, head on over to TikTok and check out @RamboLot every night to find a wrestling TikTok live. You never know who you're going to end up seeing in those. But until next time, keep your promos sharp, your takes heelish, and we'll see you next time on Squared Circle Sessions.